Eaton, Chevrolet Arctic Cat. Now on to Game 10 of the Turkey Tournament. Here's Jack and Charlie Hull.
High school basketball action from the 11th Annual Saukey Turkey Tourney on 97.5 FM WBBA Pittsfield, Illinois, WBBARadio.com, and video stream live on WBBA TV. Now accessible on YouTube. Just search WBBA Sports and check it out live from your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Game number 3 of 4 coming your way today on the Sports Source of West Central Illinois. The Liberty Eagles look to get that first win of the season. They've been close twice, but they're trying to get over that hump. Camp Point Central looking to move to 2-1 on this young season and stay alive for a chance to play in the tournament championship game tomorrow night. I'm Charlie Hull. Jack and John Hull are alongside. It's the Carnes Communications U.S. Cellular pregame show on WBBA and WBBARadio.com. Camp Point Central and Liberty should be a good one here on this early evening broadcast. Glad you're alongside. We're back with you after this.
Frustrated by hidden wireless fees? Get a total plan with U.S. Cellular. Unlimited data, no hidden fees. Plus, switch now for up to $650 back. Give hidden fees the boot with U.S. Cellular.
Retail installment contract, postpaid plan, phone term, net, and DP Plus required. Customer reimbursed for ETF or remaining device balance. Taxes and charges such as RCRF and USF apply. Unlimited speed reduced to 2 gigs after 22 gigabytes. Additional restrictions apply. See store for details.
Visit Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent on East Washington Street in Pittsfield, for the best deals and service on a network that works in the middle of anywhere.
Here at Farmers National Bank of Grigsville, we're your hometown bank with hometown pride. We're locally owned and operated, which means our heart is where it belongs in the community. Our decisions are local, our concerns are local, and our priorities are where they belong. Find out what hometown banking is all about by visiting us on the web, fnbgrigsville.com, or calling 217-833-2329. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You'll find sales and deals throughout Casteels. This week, you'll find up to 25% off specialty items in the gift room. Everything to get ready for the holidays. There will be special hours coming up on Friday, November 24th. Casteels will be open till 6. And don't forget, they'll also be open this Saturday for Small Business Saturday. When it comes to all of your holiday shopping needs for gifts, baking accessories, or maybe even something to decorate the home, you'll find that Casteels can help make this a memorable holiday. Castile Color Wheel, find them just off the square in Pittsfield.
If you've had an accident with your vehicle, you know it's not cool. But getting your vehicle repaired can be way cool when you take it to Way Cool Auto Body at 826 North Jackson in Pittsfield. The Way Cool guys will get your vehicle repaired and back on the road. You'll drive away saying, that was way cool. Way Cool Auto Body. Call them for all of your auto body repair needs at 285-1231. That's 285-1231, or stop by 826 North Jackson in Pittsfield.
Hi, I'm Deputy Chassie Anderson with the Pike County Sheriff's Department.
And I'm Officer Jennifer Thompson with the Pittsfield City Police.
Together, we serve all of Pike County schools representing the DARE program.
The DARE program allows law enforcement, in a cooperative effort, to not only get to know the kids in our community,
but to teach them the dangers of all drugs
and the importance of understanding the consequences of destructive decisions.
Since the early 1990s, drug overdoses have been steadily increasing in America.
Most recently, this statistic is fueled by the surge in heroin use across the country.
It's hard to really grasp the lives lost to addictions, such as drug abuse or the generations that will never be.
All because someone took a substance they shouldn't, or mixed 2 drugs that can't be mixed.
Be mindful of the decisions your teenager is making.
Talk to them.
Be educated.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
This message is brought to you by the Pike County DARE program.
Together, we can keep our kids safe.
Back live on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular pregame show. Liberty and Camp Point Central matching up here in this contest. And Liberty's been close twice, John. A 3-point loss to Illini West, a 6-point loss to Pittsfield. Games, both of them, they held leads in the fourth quarter, but just haven't been able to come over that hump. And they're fighting an uphill battle a little bit. Just 3 wins last season, 3-20. But we still say they look like a much improved team, but I don't think Greg Altmix's squad's looking for moral victories at this point.
No, Charlie, they're looking for actual victories now. I think last year it may have almost been one of those things where they would have been happy with those games, but this year they're just continuing to fight hard, try to get a win, and this is against an in-county rival in Camp Point Central.
Central could just as easily be 2-0 as they are 1-1 on the season. They lost to Pittsfield and then beat Illini West the same way. I guess you could say they could be 0-2 and they could be 1-1, which is what they are. But The Panthers looked really, really good against Illini West the other night at times, especially in the second half. They were down 10-0 early. And what's up with these slow starts for Central? They've had two of them now in a row.
I don't know, Charlie. It seemed to come out and not really be able to find any rhythm for a while. Do seem to come out better after halftime, though, so it doesn't seem to be one of those, you come out of the locker room and you're still kind of asleep. I don't know. They're just trying to get their basketball legs under them a little bit, or what? The Cards Communication USA on the pregame show. I expect this to be a very competitive basketball game. I think the same thing can be said about the Pittsfield Illini West game. That'll be played, scheduled to start at 6 o'clock tonight as well. It's the Cards Communication USA on the pregame show. Let's pause for this 2-minute timeout. Back with you after these.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree, simply the finest.
As we get older and wiser, we understand more completely that few choices in life are black and white. And one of the most difficult choices can be deciding when it's time for a family member to move into assisted living. Hi, this is Angela Lee from Liberty Village of Pittsfield, and that's why among our many choices here, we offer the Hawthorne Inn. Our Hawthorne Inn is perfect for those who just need a little assistance in their daily lives. It offers personalized care from a highly trained staff 24 hours a day. And while the suites and amenities are elegant, our Hawthorne Inn is affordable. So if you're worried about a family member living on their own, consider the Hawthorne Inn at Liberty Village of Pittsfield. To schedule a tour for your loved one or for more information, visit www.libertyvillageofpittsfield.com or call 217-285-5200.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree, simply the finest.
When it comes to field trial results, have you ever thought, so what? That's not my field. That's why we're introducing My Field Applied Research from FS, the new on-farm research and analysis tool offering ongoing insights for your farm. Going far beyond field trials, our team will come to your farm and conduct applied research on new products and practices, so you can get the highest profit per acre. Ask your FS crop specialist about My Field Applied Research and discover what's next for my field.
Central State Bank has all the latest technology as well as old-fashioned and neighborly service. Do your banking either way you wish. Our interest in our customers is long-term, compounded annually, and appreciated daily. You're not just a name or number to us, you're a part of our family. We care about you and your family, and if we can help you and yours to fulfill your dreams and goals, we will. We are friends doing business with friends. Keep Central State Bank central to your banking needs. Visit us in Quincy, Clayton, Pleasant Hill, or Kinderhook. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back on the Cards Communication USA on their pregame show. Liberty and Camp Point Central matching up here this evening. And, neither team with a lot of size, but I think we're going to see a really good matchup in the paint. Dalton Lentz and Lane Ippenson going to be going head-to-head, and a lot of strength and a lot of hustle out of those two guys. That should be fun to watch down low. The guard play, I think, is pretty even. I just think overall these two teams match up really, really well with one another, and I think we'll see a battle down to the wire here tonight. Glad you're alongside. Cards Communications, located next to Subway in Pittsfield for all of your U.S. Cellular phone needs. Stop by and see Mike Lentz and his staff at Cards Communications, 285-5400. Our final break on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular pregame show. Jack's back with your starting lineups in the play-by-play of this game. Camp Point Central and Liberty. Don't go away. We're back after this.
Community involvement, supporting community activities, and supporting our young people are the cornerstone to a successful practice. And that's why the law offices of John Clark feel it's a privilege to be one of the sponsors bringing you the broadcast of this game. If you have need for legal services, remember, we're available to help you. Call us at 217-224-4663. Located in Suite 718 at 510 Main Street in Quincy. It's the law offices of John Clark.
This is Ed Logan of Logan Agri-Service. We think we're the best retailer for seed, chemicals, fertilizer, and petroleum products, but sometimes we have to ask for another opinion. My grandson, Fletcher Davis, is with me today, and we'll ask him. Fletcher, who is the best ag retailer around?
You are, Grampy.
Now, there's the answer from a totally unbiased source. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, Grampy.
Hamilton Funeral Homes, with locations in Camp Point, Clayton, and Augusta, prides themselves on the high level of service and caring they provide to families in their time of need. Hamilton Funeral Home offers pre-arrangements, making it easier to personalize each service to the particular wants and needs of each individual they serve. To learn more about the various services offered by Hamilton Funeral Homes, Visit www.hamiltonfuneralhomes.net.
Illini Health Services Health Mart Pharmacy is locally owned and puts you first. From our convenient IHS Health Mart Pharmacy drive-through window and free delivery service to personally setting up home oxygen, CPAPs, and other medical equipment and supplies, IHS Health Mart is here for you. Located next to Illini Community Hospital, Bob, our IHS Health Mart pharmacist, takes time to get to know you and explain your medications and answer questions you may have. IHS Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Welcome back on the Cards Communication USA Sailor pregame show on 97.5 and WBBARadio.com. Game 3 of 4. Scenarios look like this. If Camp Point Central wins this game and Illini West would be Pittsfield, you'd have 3 teams at 2-1, all with pretty low point totals given up. Jack will figure that up for us, I'm sure. And if Liberty wins this game, then it comes down to basically whoever wins the Pittsfield and Illini West game would play Payson Seymour for the championship. And let's be honest, anybody who's going to play Payson Seymour is going to have their hands full in this tournament. They look very, very good on the young season. Mid-State Insurance Agency serving the area with 3 locations, Pittsfield, Griggsville, and Jacksonville, offering all lines of insurance for your individual needs. See Glenn, Julie, Seth, Angela, or Jason at Mid-State Insurance Agency, 217-285-1300. Jack's got to look at your starting lineups and your play-by-play. It's Camp Point Central and Liberty. Go head-to-head here at Boschel Gym. Jack?
All righty, let's take a look at the starters for this one. The visiting team will be the Camp Point Central Panthers. The Panthers have given up 101 points in 2 games. Pittsfield 79, Illini West 111. That'll kind of give you a little bit of an idea. Camp Point Central will have a little bit of a different starting lineup. Jalen Vance will start, the 5'7" junior at one guard, because Cole Williams went to the state football championships to be recognized as an all-stater. He's made it back. He'll be in the game. Don't worry. He's nice and safe. The 6' senior will play at one forward, and Reed Gibbons. Also in the starting lineup today will be Lane Ippenson, the 6'4" junior. He's had a dandy tournament already. Eric Jones will be at the point guard, 5'10" junior. And it'll be Hayden Nyson, the 6' junior, at another forward. Nyson and Jones, Ippenson, along with Gibbon and Vance will be the starters for the Camp Point Central Panthers. They're 1-1 this season. 0-2 is Liberty, but I'll tell you what, they've had 2 pretty darn good games so far, and they'll be a handful for anybody. Landon Obert starts at one guard. He's a 6'1" sophomore, joined by Jordan Nyson, the 6' sophomore. He's really played well in the tournament. The other guard is the 5'9" freshman in Knowlton Klingel, along with Joe Owens, the 5'9" forward, and the only size Liberty has, the 6'1" senior in Dalton Lentz. Lentz and Owens playing underneath with the outside guards of Klingel, Nyson, and Obert. They've got to get things moving quick and play with a lot of intensity to be able to stay up with most teams. Camp Point Central not big, but Ippenson will give them some problems in the contest. Our jump ball today brought to you by Service Master Cleaning and Restoration, your experts in fire, water, and mold remediation, specializing in carpet upholstery, tile, grout, and duct cleaning. Restore your peace of mind with Service Master, 877-339-0333, yellowrestored.com, and Illini Express, reminding you not to let the flu season get you down. Illini Express open 7 to 7, Monday through Saturday in the southwest quarter of the Pittsfield Square. Ippenson and Lenz will be jumping center. Liberty's the home team today as we get ready for basketball action. James Barnett and Greg Altnix are the 2 coaches for Camp Point Central and Liberty. Tim Crumwoody will throw it up, and we're ready for basketball action. And Lentz will win the tip. He'll get it to Owens on the left-hand side. He'll get it back out top to Klingel. Now to Nyson. Bounces down over. Tries to put a post move on. Off the window. Won't fall, and the rebound comes off to Gibbon the other way. He'll give it to Vance. Vance will bring it across the timeline. Leave it off to Jones. The Panthers got the big, broad shoulders from football, and then Liberty's going to steal it away on the first turnover of the ball game. Nyson the other way. Works against Jones. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound comes off to Gibbons the other way. The couple for him. Nyson won the run with the left hand. Can't get it to fall, and he'll be fouled by Obert to start this one.
Obert got another steal a moment ago. He had 6 steals in the game against Pittsfield, and he's on pace to break that record for steals in the tournament.
Landon Obert's first foul, team first against Liberty. And we're looking to get a score on the board here so far. First one up by Hayden Eisen is good, and Camp Point leads 1-0.
Pike County Concrete, LSSD Trucking, and 3D Leasing for concrete for your next project, 285-5548. For trucking, 285-2808, the Dedham boys.
Nyson makes them both. He's got 2. His team has 2.
He's a workhorse. Now in the corner, a three-pointer by Klingel won't fall. Ippenson with the board, his first of the day. He'll hand it off to Vance, quickly to Jones for the 3 in the corner, and he buries it. Jones finds the mark for 3, and Eric, the quarterbacks one into the rim, and it's a 5-0 lead in the early going. Biggest lead right now, of course. Nyson into the backcourt. A lot of dribbling there. Gets it off to Klingel. Front court over. Down low as Lentz gets the pass. Puts up the shot. It's partially blocked by Van. And the rebound comes off the other way. And I think Nyson came up with that one, did he not?
Yes.
Jones, Nyson, top of the key. Left-hand side, Gibbons. Drives inside, and I think he traveled, and they will call him for that.
Well, second turnover against Camp Point Central.
Central's off to a nice start, 5-0, much better than they had the last couple of games, and they've gotten done 11 points in the first quarter. And they've hit some 3-point, 8 3-point shot, at least early in the game, something else they hadn't hit early.
Camp Point Central, man-to-man. Klingel might have got by with the travel there. Now Nyson squares up for a 3, and he buries it. He doesn't need much room. He's got a 3, and it's a 5-3 Central lead. Vance will get all full-court 1-2-2 pressure, and the ball kicked by Obert. Didn't take the Obert boys long to start looking like each other. Jordan's another, Landon's another good-looking young man, and the Oberts and the Nysons have filled the way. I was teasing their coach and said, you just need a couple masks and you had more size. Vance with it in the backcourt, throws front court to Gibbons, tries to find Ippenson, throws it away. Turnover number 3 against the Panthers.
Correct.
Now, Owens gets it down low, and Vance is going to foul Klingel. So the
Jalen Vance's first foul, team first against Camp Point Central. Ball out of bounds on the far sideline.
The junior Vance fouls the freshman Klingel. Klingel got thrown into the fire quickly. But so did Nyson and Obert a year ago. What a pick by
that was solid.
Football play right there. Down low, Lenz puts it up, can't get it to fall. And they're going to call a foul on Obert?
On the rebound, though, right?
Man.
That'll be Vance's second foul. Team second against Camp Point Central. Ball out of bounds to Liberty underneath their own basket.
I was going to say, if it was on Obert, I was even going to think it was a little different. But, hey, you don't know what happened down low. Tried to throw it to Lenz. Instead, Liberty throws it away. Their first turnover. Jones finds Ippenson on the catch.
Ippenson traveled.
Yeah. I was going to say, we just needed the signal, but we didn't get it early. So is that the fourth, John?
Fourth turnover against Camp Point Central, yes.
Well, sit down, Obert, and bring Doan into the ball game for the first time. Owens will help Klingel bring it up court, and Klingel doesn't waste any time. He brings it into the front court. Double team, throws it across, turnover Liberty, their second. The other way, coast to coast goes Gibbons. Boy, he's a nice-looking athlete.
He's got 2.
Sad he wasn't able to complete his football career as he got those concussions and had to give it up. Klingel into the front court, bounces back out to Nyson. Nice catch. Down low, Lentz gets it off the window, and this time he gets it to fall.
Nice find.
Dalton Lenz with the find, and a 7-5 ball game in favor of Camp Point Central. Ippenson helps Vance, who does a nice job on the dribble, to Jones, top of the key, Nyson. Nyson spent his whole career on top of the key, finding people open. Now to Ippenson, to Jones, top of the key. Left-hand side, Vance in the corner, Gibbons. Man-to-man of Liberty, find an opening in Vance. Nice find again there. And Vance has got his first 2, and it's a 9-5 lead. Boy, that was a nice pass.
Who had the pass there, Jack?
I thought it was Gibbons.
Okay.
In the corner, I'm pretty sure.
We'll go with
Klingel tries to throw it the other way, one-handed, throws it away. Ippenson with the steal. Back out to Vance, spot up 3. In and out, no good. Jones over the back. And Eric will be called for the foul.
That'll be Eric Jones' first foul, team third against Camp Point Central. Ball out of bounds length the court to go for Liberty. Klingel is trying to do too much right now, Jack, as he's turned the ball over pretty much all 3 of those times, and just kind of getting caught in a spot.
Anybody knows Payson and Brout left, and so did quite a few of the fans right now. Down low, Lentz can't catch it. Turnover to Liberty.
Number 4.
4 on them now.
Just trying to force too much.
Yeah, Vance the other way. Works down low against Doan. I should out front against Doan. Now Nyson back over to Vance on the left-hand side. Top of the key, Ippenson. Now right side, Gibbons. They give it back from Nyson to Ippenson. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Strong to the bucket. counts the bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line. Will Lane Ippenson, the junior.
Foul called on Liberty's who? On Liberty's Joe Owens, his first, team second, and Ippenson to the free throw line shooting one.
Timeout, Liberty. 4:09 left first quarter, 11-5 on the Way Cool Collision Center scoreboard. A 1-minute timeout. Back after these.
Are you looking for web security or antivirus software? What about parental controls, password manager, or even a file backup? A huge convenience while we're at it would be 24/7 premium tech support for all your home and computer electronics needs. Well, today is your lucky day. Cascom is now offering tech home support for all your electronic data needs. The threat of data breaches and cybersecurity issues are over. Call Cascom today and ask us about our new tech home support at 1-800-252-1799.
Break away from ordinary banking and score with Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a proud sponsor of the Central Panthers. Our banking services are designed to keep you in the game and on the go with online and mobile banking services that are a snap to the knowledgeable, friendly service you can always count on. Farmers State Bank is your hometown banking team since 1921. Call 217-593-7756 or visit us today. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a United Community Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Liberty called the timeout. Central leads 11-5, 4:09 left first quarter on the Way Cool Collision Center scoreboard show. Collisions aren't, repairs are way cool. 285-1231 on the north edge of Pittsfield.
Lane Ippenson shooting one. His team leads 11-5. That's their biggest lead. Shot up no good. Rebound to Dalton Lentz, his first.
You don't want to get in Lentz's way when he rebounds. It might hurt. In the corner with the ball, down low. They get the ball to a new man into the ball game. That's Hedrick. Shot back up by Lentz, and it's good. And
that was Obert that time.
My mistake. Thank you, Obert with two. 11-7 on the Way Cool Collision Center scoreboard. 3:51 left in the first. Ball back down in the corner. Thrown away. Turnover Camp Point Central.
Number 5.
Another steal for Obert.
Long into the ball game for the first time. Liberty turns it over the other way.
Also number 5.
Now Williams into the game for the first time. He and Long out there playing guard. Nyson with it. Another man into the lineup is Norfolk. Now a three-pointer by Ippenson, no good. Nyson with a flat-footed rebound. To Ippenson on the way to the bucket. Can't get it to fall. He's going to be fouled on the way by Hedrick of Liberty.
That'll be Ryan Hedrick's first foul. Team third against Liberty. And Ippenson back to the free throw line where he was 0 for 1. He'll be shooting 2. Got 2 points on the evening. 11-7, the score, 3:18 to go in the first quarter of play. First one up for Ippenson, rolls out, no good.
David Emmerich, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville. Ask Damon for your next auto, home, business, and farm loan today. 285-1943 in Pittsfield, also in Griggsville and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Liberty had a bunch come back in the game there, Jack, 4 of them.
Into the game is Blake Guerin, one of the guys that's in there, I do believe, along with Nyson.
That'd be a flock of Eagles?
Would be.
No.
Hughes into the game. Ippenson
I think it has a
down.
name.
Colin Hughes in for the first time. His dad calls him Bubba. We might once in a while, too. For Liberty, Hessling into the game for the first time. Tanner's the 5'4 sophomore. He, Nyson, and Obert will try to bring the ball up with Guerin and Owens, who are the 5 men out there right now. Obert into a little bit of trouble, finds Hessling, and they're going to call Hessling for traveling.
6th turnover. He shuffled his feet before he dribbled.
Didn't see it. 3:06 left first quarter, 12-7. In a game with a few errors here in the last minute or so. Williams and Long out there with Nyson, Norfolk, and Hughes, the 5 men for Central right now. Norfolk, who I had never seen without a helmet until the other day when the tournament started. Now Williams, Long, right side Nyson, takes his time and comes back left side Long. Spots up for a 3, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off down low. That's to Norfolk. He played the left wing on the double wing formation in football. Nyson could play football. He's got the shoulders for it, but he does not. Now Williams, the all-stater in football, throws it to Long. Top of the key, Nyson. Right-hand side, Norfolk finds Williams in the corner. He'll bring it back out with one dribble to Long. Has to wait for Nyson to set it up as they run it around the perimeter to Long, or to Williams. Left side, Norfolk. Back over to Williams on the right side. Now out to Nyson. Tough catch, strong to the bucket, up with a contested shot. No good. Rebound, Guerin gets it to Hessling, who throws it way ahead of everybody else. That'll be turnover number 7.
Got in a little too big a hurry there, and
Lentz, Owens, Nyson, Klingel, and Obert back in the original starting five. 2:01 left first quarter. 12-7 Camp Point Central. We're under 2 on the Waco Collision Center scoreboard show. They get it to Williams. He leaves it to Hughes. Off the window, no good.
Going to call an offensive foul on Williams, I believe.
They did call it on Williams. It was just kind of an unusual way to call it.
Williams' first team fourth, sixth turnover against Camp Point Central. He just continued through after he passed the ball off.
Yep. Obert, Klingel to Nyson across the timeline on the left side with Jones on him. Klingel has the ball kicked by Nyson. And I mean this in no particular way, but if you look at the 3 guards out front for Liberty, they look like freshmen and sophomores ready to develop a little bit. You see those Central kids, and they're just big, strong-armed, in the weight room type kids. They just look a lot different from each other, and we'll just have to see which one will come out on the basketball court. Little give and go. Dalton Lentz gets it caught on his hip and couldn't quite recover. Gibbons with the rebound on the other side. Gets it to the other end, leaves it off to Williams. First time they've been in the ball game together today. Now in the corner, Hughes leaves it off to Ippenson down on the baseline. Looks down low, can't find anybody. Back out to Williams. From the left elbow, puts up the shot. It won't fall. Nyson with the rebound, and he runs into Cole Williams, who puts his hands on him, and Cole's going to pick up his second foul.
Williams' second, team fifth against Camp Point Central. Ball to bounce to Liberty. 1:10 to go in the first quarter of play. 12-7 the score. We've been stuck there for a while, haven't we, Jack?
I was just going to say, it's kind of a scoring drought for a while. Nyson, who's got a 3 in the ball game, can break that out. Klingel, also a good shooter, along with Obert, who can make the 3. Get it down to Lentz. He's trying to work against Hughes. Hughes doesn't move much, and they're finally going to call Hughes for the foul. He wasn't giving up any ground, was he?
Hughes first, team 6. Lentz to the free throw line shooting 2. He's got 2 points. First 2 free throws of the night for Liberty. 12-7 the score. 58.5 seconds to go in the first quarter of play.
He's got popped to the chops that time. Lentz's head hit his chin pretty hard.
First one up, no good.
Leading Genetics, that's LGC. Find out how it can work for you. Gene Myers, 217-653-4193. Eric Lakin, 473-6068. Wayne Brown, their sales manager. LGC, our seed, your soil, total success.
Lentz misses them both. Rebound comes down to Ippenson, and then he's going to be fouled.
By Obert, who grabs the arm.
That'll be Obert's second. Team fourth against Liberty. And it'll be Camp Point Central ball into the court to go.
They have to be careful if you're Liberty about picking up too many fouls. They don't have the depth. Hedrick comes off the bench. He's a freshman, 6 foot tall. He's played quite a bit. 10 players on the team, and then Jones has it slip out of his hands for a turnover against Central.
8th turnover against Central, and 54 and 3rd seconds to go in the first quarter. Jones just took his eye off the ball.
With the ball is Nyson. Works off the Lentz pick. He loses the ball down low. Alternating possession jump ball. It's going to go the way of Camp Point Central. That'll be a turnover against Liberty. They're 8th.
Liberty kids said, you know, if we could have had Dalton Lentz on the football team.
Camp Point Central said, we ought to co-opt with them, you know it? But instead they did. Reed Gibbons helps bring the ball in the front court. Long and Jones, neither one can connect with it. And the Panthers have made their 9th mistake. Immaculate Conception and Pleasant Plains, 0-0 with about 8.5 minutes left in the first quarter. In 3A football, we're pulling for Plains to keep pulling upsets. Nyson on the right side, deep in the corner to Hedrick. Back out top of the key, that's Klingel with the left-hand dribble. Leaves it off to Owens on the left side. Swings a couple of times into the double team. Klingel wanted to fire from outside the arc, did from the inside. Lentz rebound, up off the glass, won't fall. Rebound Ippenson, as Hughes did a nice job keeping his position. Then Jones shuffles the feet, and the 10th turnover against Central.
18 turnovers between the two teams, yeah. Jack. It's been a little sloppy Joe here, I would say.
12-7, and it's been that way for quite a while. Hedrick sits down. Into the ball game comes Craig Doan, the 5'11 sophomore. Coach Altmix is working with a bunch of youngsters, and you'll have some mistakes. Central doesn't have a bunch of seniors either, trust me. Into the front court, Nyson leaves it off to Klingel. Can't find anybody. Waits for Nyson, can't find him. Now Owen, 4-3. He'll put up a 3. Off the backboard, won't fall. Nobody got the rebound, and the first quarter's over. Camp Point Central 12, Liberty 7. A 1-minute timeout. Second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I plant, grow, harvest, haul, and feed. Caring for the land is a responsibility we all share out here. For our families, for us all. Right now, a Kubota M7 can be yours with 0% financing for up to 84 months. Now through December 31st, 2017. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Beard Implement Company, located on US 54, just west of Pittsfield.
Hutches and tables and chairs, oh my! Do you love upcycled and repurposed furniture? Then you've got to take a look at Just Gorgeous Junk, created by me, Jessica Guthrie. Just Gorgeous Junk can be found at 2 Pike County, Illinois locations, Country Fixins in Pittsfield and at Era of Elegance in Barrie. Heading west, Fresh Picks in downtown Quincy and the New London Old School Marketplace in New London, Missouri also feature Just Gorgeous Junk. To get the first peek of new items, follow Just Gorgeous Junk on Facebook, and that's Junk with a Q-U-E.
Second quarter action with Camp Point Central leading 12-7. John, shooting?
It's not good, Jack. Liberty shooting 3 of 13, 23%, 1 of 3 from 3. Camp Point Central 4 of 10, 40%, 1 of 4 from 3. 8 turnovers for Liberty, 10 for Camp Point Central.
Lentz, that's another one of those picks. Klingel out front.
They are solid, aren't they?
That's a nice and a travel by Liberty, says the official.
Number 9, turnover.
So you got Lentz, Guerin, Klingel, Nyson, and the fifth man out there for Liberty is Hessling. Traveling against Camp Point Central the other way.
Number 11 for
Reed
them.
Gibbons, along with Eric Jones, Nyson, Ippenson, and the fifth man, Vance.
Actually, I think Reed Gibbon is checked into the game here
Gibbons.
for the first time.
I used to know some Gibbons. That's my problem.
With an O-N-S?
No, they just had an S on the end.
I saw some Gibbons once, but
well, there were some Gibbons. Now Liberty turns it over again for the 10th time. Gibbons goes the other way, puts up the shot, no good, and he's hacked in the act, knocked down. Owens will check back into the game for Liberty in a moment.
He'll be shooting 2. He was way out of control, but he got bailed out. It's going to be Dalton Lentz's first foul. Team 5th. Gibbons shooting 2. He's got 2. First one up for him is good. Give him 3.
We got a point there. 13-7, a 6-point lead. Ties the biggest of the ball game, correct?
Yeah.
At the 7:30 mark of the second quarter on a Way-Cool Collision Center scoreboard show.
Gibbons' second is up. It's short. Rebound comes down to Joe Owens, his first.
For actually just the scoreboard. It's not really a show. Nyson with it on the right side. Drives in, leaves it back out to Guerin. Thought about the 3 to Owens, who shuffled his feet.
11 apiece now.
Yep. 22 turnovers in the ball game. So 11 fouls.
This is basketball.
That's 33 mistakes. And we've got more than 7 minutes to play in the second quarter, but these two will get it straightened out, I promise. Ippenson down low. Lentz puts both hands on him, and they're going to call the foul on Dalton Lentz.
There were only 20 turnovers in the last game. Lentz with his second foul, team 6th, and it'll be ball out of bounds to Camp Point Central underneath their basket.
Inbounding it is Ippenson. Gets it out to Long, to Ippenson. Back up, no good. Body's all over the place. The rebound comes off to Guerin. He'll get it to Klingel, the left-handed dribble, to Nyson on the right side. Puts up the off-balance shot, no good. Rebound Nyson. There isn't anything easy about a shot right now. Jones gets the ball to Ippenson, works against Lentz. Now back out to Long for the long 3, no good. Rebound Nyson, knocks Lentz down, and Lentz got hit in the face that time. Nyson makes the bucket. There's not a foul afterwards. Lentz is just down because he got smacked right in the face.
Nyson with 4 points now as he makes the shot.
And Adam Lee, the trainer, is asking for a towel. Got some blood, I do believe. 6:45 left in the quarter, 15-7. Let's take the 30-second timeout. It's the Central Panthers leading by 8. We're back, in fact, in a minute.
If you're looking for a reliable mechanic with honest, reasonable prices, call Stott C Automotive and Tire today at 217-740-5010. a full-service automotive repair shop and tire dealer right here in your Panther community, located in our convenient location behind Dollar General off Highway 24 in Camp Point. Stott C Automotive and Tire wants to wish the Panthers a great season. Call them at 217-740-5010. That's 740-5010 for Stott C Automotive.
Where are you in the retirement race? Just like a runner conditioning for a marathon, you must also be in shape to win the retirement race. That means preparing for retirement at all the turns in your life and career. Think of Eagle One Investments as your retirement trainer. Call Eagle One Investments today at 285-1800 to help you prepare for the ultimate goal, a comfortable retirement.
Securities offered through Securities America Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Christopher Little, registered representative. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors. Eagle One Investments and Securities America are unaffiliated.
Well, the only way to explain it is Dalton Lentz was standing under the basket, and when Nyson got the ball, he turned, and Nyson made contact in the face. No call on the play. They got all the blood wiped up. Lentz is off the court in the trainer's room trying to get that to quit, and into the game is Hedrick. Owens and Klingel will bring it up with Nyson.
It's a 15-7 8-point lead, biggest of the night for Camp Point Central right now.
Klingel dribbling out of that ball, knocked away by Long, and then the ball comes off of Long's hand. And nobody had control of the ball there either way. So
no turnover.
Long jumped up with both hands and knocked it away. Now Obert into the game, and Guerin sits down, and they're trying to get some ball handling as Central's putting pressure all over the court.
Long showed a lot more leaping ability than I think anyone realized he had.
I wasn't expecting Liberty to have trouble with full court pressure at all. Obert in the backcourt. Still on the dribble, breaks the double team, ball knocked away, turnover against Liberty, they're 12. Hippenson leaves it off to Jones on the give and go, and Jones has another two, he's got 5. Lead expanded 17-7. Owens tries to throw it across and throws it away, and another turnover, the 13th against Liberty. Now to Jones. Top of the key, Ippenson. Left-hand side, Gibbon. Gibbon cross-courts it to Ippenson, who crosses the middle. Little jump stop, slides in, puts it up and good. He's got 5, and Liberty wants a timeout. 19-7, Central leads Liberty. A little bit surprised, and we're back in a minute.
It's that time of the year again, time to be thinking about tax preparation. You can count on Western FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. The number to call is 593-7233. Located in Camp Point, Western FBFM can take care of your accounting needs. Again, you can call them at 593-7233. Get your accounts in order for this tax season.
Contact Jesse Shootman and Bob Ray.
Filled with community pride, it's 104 Collision in Liberty, and they are pleased to be able to be one of the sponsors bringing you this action of the Liberty Eagles. Kurt Wolf reminds you, when something happens, give 104 Collision a call at 217-645-3104, and you can also email him at collision_104@yahoo.com. That's 104 Collision, supporting the Liberty Eagles.
Liberty will have the ball. Klingel wants to inbound it. Nyson breaks loose on the play after the timeout by Liberty. They've taken a couple of them already. Nyson on the dribble, back to Klingel, still in the backcourt. Now breaks the timeline with Gibbons on him. They get it to Nyson, who stepped on the half-court line, and that's over and back as his heel went across the timeline.
14th turnover against Liberty.
6 fouls apiece. 19-7 Central on the Waycool Collision Center scoreboard. 5:41 left second quarter. Nyson and Long, along with Gibbons, Ippenson, and Jones. Jones with it, glides over to Gibbons, who jumps up high. Can't get it to fall, but Nyson on the putback. It won't fall. People fighting for it. Hedrick does a nice job of controlling the boards on that one. Now Klingel in between the leg dribble, and he's going to be fouled by Long, who came across and whacked him.
Long's first, team 7th, will be shooting 1-1. Well, Klingel looking for his first points of the day. 19-7 the score, 5:20 to go in the first half of play. Milton Klingel shooting 1-1. Camp Point Central with the lead. Klingel's first is up, it's good, he'll get the bonus.
High County Collectibles, buying and selling gold, silver, jewelry, and antiques. Top dollar, they pay cash. 285-5058, 125 North Madison on the Pittsfield Square.
Klingler's second is up. It's also good. He's 2 for 2 from there. He's got 2.
Table's got the shakes tonight. 19-9, 10-point lead. Nyson into the front court. Jones never got in the front court before the pass came across, and that is a turnover. You've got to have both feet on the floor before you throw it, because if you don't, it'll be a turnover, and that time it was. That's a good call.
When you catch it. When you throw it, you can throw it whenever you want. Just got to have both feet on the floor when you catch it.
We know the rules better than we play them, I can guarantee you that. Klingel to Obert, snakes in, shot up, won't fall, gets his own rebound, puts it up off the backboard and good, and Obert's got 4. Fighting back with the Liberty Eagles, 19 to 11 now. Under 5 minutes left in the half. Gibbons might have got by with steps. Now he's in trouble, and a tie up and a jump ball, and people are flying everywhere. And on the alternating possession, after Doan tied him up.
It'll stay with
people walked into the camera like it's going to make a difference and walked in front of it as a Liberty player camera. Maybe it's just a still shooter.
I think it's just a still shooter.
I'll be done. Nyson with it, top of the key. To Long, Ippinson, Gibbons. Back to Ippinson on the give and go. Off the window, won't fall. Gets his own rebound. He works hard, puts it back up and good. Ippinson's got 6, and it's 21-11. Back to the 10-point lead. The other way, Doan gets the ball from Obert, and a foul by one of the Panthers. That's going to go against Nyson.
Nyson's first team aids. Doan to the free throw line. Obert to the free throw line. They actually called that. No, they did call it on 50. Okay. Thought they called it on 5 to begin with. That was what they had on the board for a moment. Obert shooting 2. First one up is good.
Country Expressions inviting you to stop in for great gifts for your family and friends. Brooke offers one of the kind for your special someone across from Hardee's. Phone 217-242-4107.
Makes it 21-12. Make it 21-13 as Obert makes them both. He's got 6. 4:22 to go in the first half.
Panthers could have really built a big lead, but instead they've kind of let him stick around. Now that's Long on the give and go as he got it from Jones, and 2 points for Long. His first 2, 22-13, and 9-point lead. Is that right?
9-point lead, yeah.
The other way, Owens comes up, rises up, puts the shot up, and won't fall. Rebound comes off to Klingel. Gets it to Obert. Glides in, shot up, contact, no call. Obert's got a bucket, 8 for him, and it's 22-15. 7-point game with 3:45 left in the half on the Waycool Collision Center scoreboard. And Klingel reaches across and picks up a foul.
Klingel's first team, 7th, walk to the other and shoot 1 and 1. Shooter is Jones, I believe. Eric Jones has got 5 points on the evening. First free throw for him. 22-15, the score, 3:44 to go in the first half. First one up by Jones, no good. Rebound comes down to Nyson.
And he puts it back up and good. He's got 4.
6.
Thank you. Who's counting? You are. 24-15.
And Campbell Central fouls. That foul going to go against Bryce Long, his second, team 9th. And Landon over to the free throw line, shooting 1 and 1. He's got 8. 24-15, 3:36 to go in the half. Shot up is good. He'll get the bonus. He's got 9.
He doesn't miss many free throws. Your friends at C&B Bank and Trust would like to invite you to stop in. Planning for the future, call Jim Sanderson, Shelley Martin, loan officers. Look forward to working with you. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Obert makes them both, give him 10, first man in double figures on the night, and he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
Well, into the game for Liberty comes Hayden Spilker, the 5'9 freshman, and he sits down Craig Doe. So they've played them all, I think. Gibbon, front court, Long, can't hang on to it. Turnover Central, there's 13. Coach Altmix spreads them out a little bit and hopes for some good things. 8-point game, 3:29 left in the half on the Waycool Collision Center scoreboard. Liberty trails by 8, 25-17. Nyson will bring it into the front court against Jones. Jones picks his pocket, 15 turnovers. Jones on the long move to the basket. He'll be fouled by Nyson in frustration.
That'll be Jordan Nison's first foul. Teammates. Shooting 2 is Eric Jones. He's 0 for 1 from there. He's got 5. 25-17 the score. Make it 26-17 as Jones makes the first. Camp Point Central with the lead, 3:20 to go in the first half. Jones' second is up. It's also good. He's got 7.
7 for Eric Jones. 27-17, 10-point lead. Nice. And now Spilker trying to bring it into the front court. Get it to Spilker from Owens. He'll work to the basket. Little glider up, won't fall. Rebound Ippenson. Ippenson will hand it off to his guard.
6
rebounds for him. Long, bring it into front court. Give it to Ippenson, left-hand side. That's to Gibbon. Down low, Ippenson. People with hands on him, and they're going to call a foul.
I think it'll be Nyson, but we'll see. It'll be Nyson, his second. Team 9. Ippenson to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's 1 for 3 from there. He's got 7. And 27-17, back to that 10-point lead for Camp Point Central. 2:54 to go first half. Ippenson's first is up and good.
Comfort Man is Scranton Heating and Cooling in Mount Sterling, installing trained and Mitsubishi equipment, servicing all geothermal, furnace, air conditioners, heat pumps, ductless mini split systems. Call the Comfort Man at 773-2626 or comfortman.com on the web.
Ippenson makes them both, makes him 3, 4, 5 from the free throw line. Got 9 points, 29-17. Back to that 12-point lead, tied for the biggest of the night.
12-point lead, and Central with full court pressure.
Lentz is checked back in for Liberty. He's wearing number 12 now.
Now they get it to Owens. Fakes on Ippenson. Off the window and good. Nice move by Owens. And he's got his first 2 of the night. Lentz back after getting hit in the chops. We'll find out how he's doing here in a minute. Gibbon down low as they try to throw it to Long. Knocked out of bounds by the quick hands of Klingel. It'll be Camp Point Central basketball.
Looks like it must have been a nose for Lentz.
2:34 left in the half. 29-19 Panthers with the lead in the basketball. They try to throw it to Nyson, throw it away, turnover number 14. Overt tries to catch the pass from Nyson. Klingel runs it down, back to Nyson. Works off of a pick, and I mean Overt both hands on him. Now Nyson puts up the shot, no good, and he's going to be fouled by one of the Panthers. It'll be Nyson with the foul.
Nyson second, team 10th, and Jordan Nyson to the free throw line, shooting 2.
Nothing after one quarter. Pleasant Plains Immaculate Conception, who fumbled the ball 3 times in the first half and lost all 3 of them.
Jordan Nyson's first shot is up and good. Jack, are they both Nysons, or is one Nyson and one Neeson?
Both Nyson.
Okay.
He missed that, did he not?
He did.
Yeah.
Yep, he sure did.
Hayden Nyson, Jordan Nyson.
Are they related?
I think he spell them.
Shot up and good by Jordan Nyson.
29-20, Liberty Trails Central. Ippenson with the basketball from Jones into the front court. He'll leave it off to Long. Long throws the ball across to Gibbon. Gibbon back to Jones for the 3, and it's good. Eric Jones buries one.
He's got 10.
Are you sure that's all he's got?
Yes.
Nice. I had him for more than that. Now they throw it down to Lentz with a different number. Won't fall. Owens fights for the rebound, and Ippenson puts a hand in his back and shoves him out of bounds, and Ippenson will be called for the foul.
Ippenson's first, and will shoot free throws.
Owens
double bonus.
Just a little stronger that time getting after the ball, and he got it.
32-20 the score, 1:49 to go in the first half of play. Camp Point Central with the 12-point lead. First one up for Owens, no good. Long.
CarQuest DeBerry offering overnight delivery on most parts, turning drums and rotors, custom hydraulic hoses. CarQuest DeBerry, serving a world in motion. 335-2365.
Ryan Hedrick back in as Lentz sits down for Liberty. And Joe Owens' second attempt is up. And it's still a little long, no good. Rebound comes down to Doan.
Doan got the rebound, and then I guess he got fouled on the play by Gibbon.
It'll be Reed Gibbons' first foul, and a double bonus for Craig Doan. He's looking for his first points of the night. 32-20 the score. 1:47 to go in the first half. First one up, no good.
Panthers have spread the fouls around. You got to give them credit.
If you're going to foul that often, you got to spread them around or you won't have anyone left. Next one up, no good. Rebound comes down to Hughes, his first.
Collins. Hughes pulls down the board. He's got it top of the key, high above his head. Left-hand side, Gibbons down to Ippinson. He looked for the man. Reverse layup won't fall. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up again. Won't fall. Rebound this time to Owens. He's 5'10", but playing bigger than that. Gave it to Klingel on the left side. Tries to work against Gibbons. Cut off there. Needs some help. Bouncing it out. Jones steals it away. Liberty turns it over for the 16th time. Now, Long might have hopped once. He gets it to Jones. Gets it down to Ippinson on the low post. Throws it across. Ball knocked out of bounds by Liberty.
Still 32-20, 109 to go in the first half. Camp Point Central with the lead. It seems like we've been stuck there for a long time.
Yep, we've been stuck a few times. Now Ippinson, top of the key, throws it down to Hughes. Ball taken away. Turnover number 15 on Camp Point Central. Now on the right side, that's Hessling with the ball. Hessling.
That's Hedrick.
Gets it to Hedrick. Turnaround jumper won't fall. Ippinson with it to Jones. Jones front courts the ball to Long. Puts up the off-balance shot and gets it to fall. How about that one? He's got 4, 34-20. Biggest lead of the ball game right now. Top of the key, Hessling. Leaves it off to Doan. Down low. Turnaround jumper. Owens finds the mark. And Joe Owens has got 4. 34-22. 25 seconds left in the half. To Gibbons. And they throw the ball back to Long, and he just doesn't accept it. And it's the 16th turnover on Central. Dyson and Obert into the game. Well, wait a minute. What are we doing? Lynn's coming in. Obert coming in.
Dyson
coming in.
Coach Altman, they were checked in, and then they buzzed the horn, and then they started going in. They said, wait.
19.9 seconds left in the half. 34-24. They get the ball to Obert. Down to Lynn. And he's going to be fouled on the play by Ippinson.
Ippinson second. Lentz to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2 from there. He's got 2. 34-22 the score. 16 and a half seconds to go in the first half. Camp Point Central with the lead. And Lentz shooting 2. First one up is good. He's got 3.
Dalton makes the free throw. They haven't been kind to Liberty. Now they'll get Obert nice and out of the game. 34-23 with 16.5 seconds left in the half on the Waycool Collision Center scoreboard.
Lentz's second is up. It's also good. He's got 4.
I think they'll get him out too, won't they?
Yes. Into the game came Spilker once again.
16.5 seconds left in the half. Gibbons with it in the backcourt. 12-11. Cross the timeline with 10. Jones with 9. Now to Long, left-hand side, Gibbons. 5, works inside with pressure. Ball won't fall. Obens gets the rebound. Gets the ball to his teammate, Knowlton Klingel, and the horn blows for halftime. Camp Point Central, 34, Liberty, 24. We're going to take the 2-minute timeout and come back with more after this.
If you've been thinking about remodeling your home, think about calling Pike County Lumber. Our staff of experts has the knowledge and the products to turn your dreams into realities. Quality products like beautiful wood windows and doors from Marvin, including their revolutionary Clad Ultimate Double Hung. Plus, we can manage every step of the process for you, from design through completion. You, Pike County Lumber Company, and Marvin Windows and Doors. Just think of the possibilities. See Pike County Lumber Company in West Pittsfield.
As a mom or dad, your life is busy enough. You've got kids to get ready, get them to school, go to work, pick them up from school, take them to dance, basketball, the movies, the list goes on and on. What you don't have time for? Being sick. That's where Illini Express comes in. We offer walk-in medical care with short wait times at times that work into your busy life. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the south side of the Pittsfield Square. Illini Express will get you in, examined by one of our great providers, and then on your way to good health. Illini Express for those people who just don't have time to be sick.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
We are Area Disposal.
Since 1928, Area Companies have been your preferred environmental services provider, serving over 38 counties across central Illinois and northeast Missouri. When you see the brown can, you know Area is taking care of your community. We are proud of what we do. We are part of your community. We are clean. We are safe. We are Area Disposal.
We are Area Disposal.
Halftime score 34-24. Central's Panthers lead the Liberty Eagles. It was 12-7 Camp Point Central after one quarter. Central led 29-17, I think was their biggest lead to the ball game. A 12-point lead. Yeah, they led by 14, in fact 34-20 at one time. Turnovers once again, 32 in the ball game, 16 apiece. Foul situation, there's a ton of them. Jalen Vance, Bryce Long, Cole Williams, Lane Ippenson, and Hayden Nyson have 2 apiece. Single fouls on Colin Hughes and Reed Gibbons in the first half. On the Liberty side, 2 fouls on Landon Obert, 2 on Jordan Nyson, 2 on Dalton Lentz, single fouls on Owens, Klingel, and Hedrick in the first half for Liberty. Central leads at 34-24. Why don't we take a 2-minute timeout? John Hull will have some individual stats and more when we come back after this.
When it comes to achieving big yields, success is in the genetics. And at LG Seeds, it's not just the genetics of our seed corn. It's the genetics of who we are. From our dealers out in the field to our scientists back in the lab. At LG Seeds, we are focused on the total success of our customers.
Find out how it works for your farm. Call Dean Otwell at 248-0599 or Eric Lakin at 473-6068. RC, your soil total success.
Hoping that you're enjoying the broadcast of this game of the Liberty Eagles, it's brought to you in part by Skirvin Excavating and Concrete. Andy Skirvin specializes in ventilation, excavating, construction, and concrete work such as basements. They offer free estimates, so if you need a bid, give Andy a call. His number, 217-440-4290. That's Skirvin Excavating and Concrete in Liberty.
Dear Western Grain Services is your progressive feed and grain resource for the Western Illinois area. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 217-696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. That's 696-4461.
Do you have headaches? Do you suffer from back or neck pain? If so, I'm here to help. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Lanham. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison. To reach me, our office number is 285-6300. That's 285-6300. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays by appointment. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison, where we can have you pain-free in no time.
Central leads 34-24 over Liberty. John, tell us about the halftime stats.
Liberty finishes the first half shooting 7 of 23 from the floor, 30%, 1 of 3 from 3, 33%, 9 of 16 from the free throw line, 56.25%. Led in scoring by Landon Obert with 10 points, 4 apiece for Dalton Lentz and Joe Owens, 2 points for Knowlton Klingel, also 4 for Jordan Nyson in the first half, to total out to their 24. For the Camp Point Central Panthers, they finished first half shooting 12 of 27 from the floor, 44%, 2 of 6 from 3, 33%, and 8 of 12 from the free throw line, 67%. They were led in scoring by 10 points from Eric Jones, 9 from Lane Ippenson to go along with 8 rebounds and 2 steals. 6 points for Hayden Nyson, then 4 points for Bryce Long, 3 for Reed Gibbon, and 2 points for Jalen Vance.
Well, guys, I got a question for you. What was the final score of the last game?
Charlie, what was the final score of the last game? Do you remember?
67-42 is my guess.
Just a minute.
I'd like to know.
It was 70-64
Wasn't 70.
No,
64.
sorry, that was the wrong one. That was the first one. 67-42. There you go.
There you go. 67-42. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Wanted to get that written down. That was Game 2. Game 3 here, Liberty and Camp Point Central. Central leads at 34-24. Still got Pittsfield and Illini West in the last one. A 2-minute timeout. Second half play-by-play comes your way after this.
Excuses. You've got a bunch of them. But really, the hardest part of going to school is, well, starting. Register for classes now at John Wood Community College. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Call John Wood Community College. Your college for your life. So, have you called John Wood yet? One commercial break is all the time you need to apply online or make the appointment. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Take the first step already. John Wood Community College. Your college for your life.
How come my insurance guy and my financial guy can't be the same guy?
How come nobody asks me what my idea of retirement is? I need a plan that puts my needs first.
How come my financial planner doesn't know anything about insurance? If I don't protect what I have right now, there might not be a future.
How come nobody's asked me my idea of financial security?
Country Financial does. Many of you will be happy to know these common questions have not fallen on deaf ears. From auto, home, and life insurance to education funding and retirement planning, your Country Financial representative has the tools you need to create a tangible plan to help protect what you have now and prepare for the future.
How come no one ever told me this before?
How come?
How come you haven't talked with a Country Financial representative yet? Just call on Country and start planning. At Country, we always ask, what's your idea of financial security?
Contact Country Financial agents Rick Rothaus or John Fessler. Community involvement, supporting community activities, and supporting our young people are the cornerstone to a successful practice. And that's why the law offices of John Clark feel it's a privilege to be one of the sponsors bringing you the broadcast of this game. If you have need for legal services, remember, we're available to help you. Call us at 217-224-4663. Located in Suite 718 at 510 Main Street in Quincy. It's the law offices of John Clark.
Pike County Lumber Company halftime show, locally owned and supporting our area. We invite you to support them when you're in need of building supplies, composite decking, vinyl windows, fixtures. If you're building it, they have it on the west side of Pittsfield. Shop local, folks. You'll be glad you did. And thinking of buying or selling a piece of land? Contact Aaron Milliken, your local Whitetail Properties real estate land specialist, to help you. WhitetailProperties.com or call 217-440-0353 to learn how Aaron Milliken can make your dreams a reality. 34-24 at halftime. Turnovers, 16 apiece on the two teams. You know, Central's got a 10-point lead, but if Liberty can take care of the ball, they can really shoot the three, and they'll have to try their best to get open from there. But Central, kind of like Pittsfield, has kind of taken them out of that three-point shooting ability so far, Charlie.
They have, but man, Liberty, I wouldn't have. They just turned the ball over by making passes that just aren't there, and I don't know if they're just trying to go too fast or what it is, but I don't want to take anything away from Central's defense. I think their pressure has been okay, but I don't think it's been anything that's been too, smothering, and I don't know what Liberty just looks a little out of sync compared to what we've seen them play the first two times.
Original starters in Vance, Ippinson, Nyson, Gibbon, and Jones out there for Camp Point Central. I would expect to see the same from Liberty as their starters in Owens, Lentz, Klingel, along with Nyson and Obert. It'll be Liberty basketball. 16 minutes of regulation left. 10-point lead for Central. Nyson with the ball in the backcourt. He'll cross the timeline and have it go off of him, and that'll be a turnover against Liberty as Nyson has to go off his foot into the backcourt, and that's turnover number 17. It'll be Central with the ball. Jones will get it into Vance, who got to start in place of Williams today, and he's played quite a bit. So has Long. Nyson to Vance. Top of the key, Ippinson. Right-hand side, Gibbon. To work it down to Nyson. Cross-court it. Down in the corner. Jones throws up a three. In and out, no good. Tipped by Lentz. He gets it in to Owens, who throws it into the front court to Obert, who wants to work one-on-one. Off the window, counts the bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line, Will Obert.
Obert with 12. Count the bucket. Foul called on Reed Gibbon, his second, team first of the second half. Landon Obert shooting one. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Got 12. 34-26 to score 8-point lead for Camp Point Central. 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Shut up, no good. Rebound comes down to Hayden Nyson.
Nyson gets the ball to Vance into the front court. He'll work it left side Gibbon, get it down to Nyson off the window, won't fall. Owens with another rebound, and Joe's doing a good job on the boards for his squad. Gets it to Nyson. Nyson on the dribble. Gets it to Klingel. Klingel fakes one time, can't find an opening in the corner. Back out to Nyson. Deep in the corner to Owens. Working off of a couple picks, and Owens has it go out of bounds. It'll remain Liberty basketball to 7:02 mark of the third quarter. 34-26. Camp Point Central with the lead on the Way-Cool Collision Center scoreboard show. Looking, finally finds Nyson. Got Jones all over him. They do not want him getting free for the three. Obert works on the left side, and Hayden Nyson backs away from him. In the corner to Klingel, the freshman. Fakes across the middle, draws Ippenson. Can't find anybody. Now to Nyson. Nyson with the crossover dribble around top of the key with Jones on him. Down low, he'll put the off-balance shot up, and it's good. Nyson got that one to fall. He's got 6. 34-28, and they've cut this to a 6-point game. First 4 points. Now Nyson works off a Lentz, and he takes the flop, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a missed shot, a rebound by Nyson. Ball goes out of bounds on another missed shot, no rebound, no turnover, and it's Liberty basketball. Klingel waiting for an opening. They get it to Owens. Owens can't find an opening. He'll beat Gibbons down the court. Little crossover dribble. Nice job by Owens. Finds Nyson. Jones is going to foul him before he can put up the shot. Jones will be called to the foul.
That'll be Eric Jones' second foul. Team second of the second half. Ball to bounce Liberty underneath their own basket.
And Liberty trying to inbound it. Klingel gets it into Owens. Owens has kind of picked up the pace a little bit. Backing his man down. Turnaround jumper. Won't fall. Lentz got the rebound, and they're going to say Lentz did something to get open there, I guess.
Lentz's third foul, team's first of the second half. Not a turnover, as it would have been on the rebound that he was getting that foul called.
So it'll be Central's ball, calling Hughes into the game, and Ippenson's got a little limp in his get along there. Hopefully Lane's okay. You know, his freshman year, he had a lot of injuries. Gibbons with it in the backcourt against the 1-2-2 of Liberty. To Jones, back to Gibbons across the timeline. One dribble to Jones, down in the corner, Nyson. 6 minutes left in the quarter, 34-28, and traveling is called against Nyson. 17.
Yep, 17 on each team now. Only one in the second half for each one, though. That's slightly better.
Ippenson trying to walk it off, so I'm hoping it's just a cramp. He looks like he's doing okay.
Yeah.
Klingel to inbound it. Gets it to Nyson in the backcourt. He's got Jones on him, and Jones really playing him straight up and hard. To Klingel across the timeline. Gets it to Obert. Dribbles across a couple of people. Tries to dish it down low. Tough one. Obert gets it back. He's got to go up with it, and he does. Makes the bucket. He's got 14, and it's down to a 4-point lead for Central. 34-30. They've been shut out in the quarter. Down low, they try to throw it to Hughes. Ball stays in bounds. They bounce it off of Hughes. That's a turnover against Central. Their 18th, and then a foul. And Jones kind of scratched his head, wondering what he did wrong.
That'll be Eric Jones' third foul, team's third. Ball to bounce, length the court to go for Liberty. Timeout.
Central, 5:31 left in the quarter, 34-30. Liberty's cut it to 4. We're back in 30 seconds.
Hamilton Funeral Homes, with locations in Camp Point, Clayton, and Augusta, prides themselves on the high level of service and caring they provide to families in their time of need. Hamilton Funeral Home offers pre-arrangements, making it easier to personalize each service to the particular wants and needs of each individual they serve. To learn more about the various services offered by Hamilton Funeral Homes, visit www.hamiltonfuneralhomes.net.
5:31 left in the third quarter. Central had a 34-24 lead at half. Now it's 34-30. Central will have the basketball after the timeout by the Panthers, James Barnett. And it won't be Central's ball, as Nyson thought it was standing out like it was his. It's actually Liberty's ball. They cut it to 2 or 1. Owens on the run down below, and Jones, who caught it, traveled, and now Obert got it back, and I don't think anybody had possession there. Obert has it knocked out by Gibbons. looked a little salty. They're going to say that Gibbons knocked it off of Obert. That'll be a turnover against Liberty. Did you see that
18th, yeah, I saw the call. I didn't see the play.
I'll be darned. Now, Long comes in and has it go off his hand, and 19th turnover against the Panthers, and it's a hot potato out there right now. Nobody seems to want it.
Got Vaseline on the basketball.
I think you're right. Ball comes into Nyson, spots up for a three. Might have had a little contact, but he makes it. Nyson with 9. It's a one-point game, 34-33, and I thought his hand got hit, too.
I thought so, too.
Into the front court. Central's going to have the ball knocked away, and that's going to continue. Yeah. Into the front court to Hughes, who settles things down. Right-hand side to Vance. Into the corner. Bounces down to Nyson. Gives it off to Vance, who gets his own rebound after the missed shot. 3-point shot up by Long is good.
Give him 7.
He's got 7, and the lead's 37-33. 37-33. Owens with the ball for Liberty into the front court. Panthers with the lead. Ball kicked out of bounds. 4:33 left third quarter, 37-33, and now Lentz's nose is bleeding again. You know, once you get that nosebleed, it's hard to make it stop, and he's trying to again. So they'll have to put Hedrick back in the lineup and Lentz down. 37-33. Ball knocked out of bounds by Vance as Klingel threw it to him, and Vance knocked it out. What do we got going on over in the corner?
Blood on the floor.
There's blood on the floor, yeah.
So we'll have a stoppage in play here. 4:33 left in the quarter. 37-33. Why don't we take the 32nd time? Well, let's see what they're going to do.
Yeah, they got to.
No, with blood on the floor, you're not supposed to continue, are you?
Maybe there isn't really blood.
I guess it's on the sideline. Ball comes in to Obert. Obert wants to set things up, and Gibbons is all over Nyson. I mean, he's a blanket on him right now. Obert down in the middle, backing the man down, wants to go up with the shot, tries to dish it off and throws it away. 19 turnovers on Liberty. Owens steals it away, and a turnover against the Panthers, their 20th. Klingel has it knocked away, and he's getting hammered. And now Long is going to be called for the foul. He slaps his hand on the floor.
His third, team fourth. Ball out of bounds to Liberty on the far sideline in the backcourt.
Pleasant Plains attempted a 32-yard field goal, was no good, so they still trail 6-0 with 2:36 left in the half to Elmhurst Immaculate Conception. Nyson with it in the backcourt. He'll get it into Klingel. Klingel behind the back dribble, splits the double team, still on the dribble. Across the middle, bounces down to Owens for 2, and it's good. Owens has 6. It's a 37-35 ball game. Central hadn't scored but 3 points in the quarter on a three-pointer. Ball taken away. Klingel's got it. Man. Wow, they called timeout by Coach Altmix. It was getting crazy out there. 3:46 left in the quarter. 37-35 Central. Back in 30.
Illini Health Services Health Mart Pharmacy is locally owned and puts you first. From our convenient IHS Health Mart Pharmacy drive-through window and free delivery service to personally setting up home oxygen, CPAPs, and other medical equipment and supplies, IHS Health Mart is here for you. Located next to Illini Community Hospital, Bob, our IHS Health Mart pharmacist, takes time to get to know you and explain your medications and answer questions you may have. IHS Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
3:46 left in the quarter, 37-35. The Pike County Dare Program encouraging young folks to make smart decisions. Lead to brighter futures. Pike County Dare Program, Sheriff Paul Petty and the Sheriff's Department, and E911 serving you. Liberty wants to inbound it. Owens is open in the backcourt. They don't get it to him. They get it to Nyson, and he has the ball knocked away by Gibbons. 3:43 left third quarter, 37-35 Central.
Landon
no
Obert.
lead.
Sorry, Landon Obert set a screen. Reed Gibbon ran through it. He could have had a foul there trying to get the ball inbound.
No lead changes so far in the ball game, correct?
Correct.
Could have one if you can make a three here by Liberty. Nyson with it. Top of the key, Klingel. They've kind of weathered the storm as Central was looking to bury him, and Liberty fought back. You got to give the youngsters credit. Obert with it, top of the key. Lynch looks like he's ready to go back in as the bleeding has stopped. Right-hand side, Hedrick bounces back to Nyson for the three. It won't fall. Rebound comes off to Cole Williams the other way. He races into the front court, into the double team. He'll hand it off to Vance in the corner to Hughes with Nyson and Gibbon out there. That's the 5 for Central. Right-hand side, Hughes. High above his head. Cullen kind of settles things down. Vance in the double team. And Owen steals it away. Turnover number 22 against the Panthers. Obert on the right side. Squares up for a 3. It won't fall. Rebound loose on the floor, and Nyson's over the top of Williams, who was just strong on the rebound.
Jordan Nyson's third foul, second team foul against Liberty. Give Williams another rebound, his second.
Nyson sits down. Klingel sits down. Owens, Lynn, Hedrick, Hessling, and Obert into the ball game on the defensive side. Nyson will sit down. What do we got? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Making sure that everybody reports because some guys have been going in without coming all the way to the bench to report.
Okay. Vance with it in the back court. On the dribble. Front court throws it a tough pass.
He was so close to the sideline
to Gibbon. Works inside, gets the runner to fall. Who knows how? Gibbon snakes through, and he's got 5. 39-35 Panthers. Hessling loses the ball, does Owens on a turnover, and then a foul against Hedrick after the turnover by Liberty. How many on Liberty?
Turnover number 20 on Liberty, then foul on Hedrick, his second.
Actually called it on Doan.
Third, okay, well, Doan, his first then instead of Hedrick.
3 on Liberty, 4 on Camp Point Central in the half. Gibbon, front court, Ippinson, who's back after kind of having that little limp he had. Over in the corner to Vance. One dribble, back out to Williams. Williams gets the ball to Gibbon. Now to Vance. Or long in the corner to Vance. Back out top of the key, Williams. Corner, Gibbon for a 3, air ball. Rebound comes off to Hessling. And Williams will knock it out of his hands.
It'll be out of bounds, links the court to go for Liberty.
Hessling will sit down. Hedrick will sit down. Back in the game are Klingel and Nyson. Waiting, trying to get it in. They'll finally get it into Obert. Obert goes across to Klingel. Left-hand dribble. Goes all the way to the left-hand corner by Williams. Guarding him. Throws it back out. Knocked out of bounds by Gibbons. It'll remain Liberty ball. 1:42 left third quarter, 39-35. Camp Point Central with the lead. In the corner, 3-pointer by Nyson won't fall. Lynn tries to get the rebound. It just goes off his fingertips out of bounds. 1:36 left in the quarter on the Waycool Collision Center scoreboard show. Third quarter action. Williams with it in the backcourt. On the dribble. Gets the ball to Norfolk, who gets it to Vance. Front court now to Ippinson. Cross court to Williams. Right-hand side, Vance with it. 1:19 left in the quarter. 39-35 Panthers. In the quarter is Williams. To Vance, who walks. Turnover Panthers, 23.
Yeah. They have each slowed down slightly on the turnovers.
Yeah.
Only 7 on Central in the half.
We don't have that much ink and that many marks.
4 on Liberty in the half.
Nyson wants to bring it across the timeline. He's got Norfolk on him to Lentz. Lentz and Ippinson playing post against each other. Hands it off to Obert. Strong to the bucket. Works off the pick. And Obert's got another 2. He's got 16.
He's having a day.
39-37 with 50 seconds left in the quarter. Norfolk into the front court. Has trouble with it. Falls down. Knocks it over to Williams, who throws it over to Long for the long 3, and he makes another. Long's got 10. 42-37. He got rid of that one quick. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Liberty's Klingel gets it into Nyson, who has to make the good catch. Back to Klingel on the left-hand side. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Still on the dribble. Klingel gets it into Owens, and Owens is going to be called for travel.
21st turnover against Liberty.
22 seconds left in the quarter. 42-37 Panthers, and they'll have the basketball. I was them, I'd want to hold it for one. Let's see what they do. Williams will block it across the timeline on the crossover, drives through people, bounces right side for Long for another three. Won't fall. Klingel tried to dribble out of it, finally knocks it to Lentz with 7 seconds. Nyson with it, front court. North Folk, three-point shot off balance, rebound Long. He'll throw it the length of the court. It won't fall, and we play 3 quarters. Camp Point Central, 42, Liberty, 37. Fourth quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Break away from ordinary banking and score with Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a proud sponsor of the Central Panthers. Our banking services are designed to keep you in the game and on the go with online and mobile banking services that are a snap to the knowledgeable, friendly service you could always count on. Farmers State Bank is your hometown banking team since 1921. Call 217-593-7756 or visit us today. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a United Community Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Do your pets need to let Santa know what they want for Christmas this year? Well, they'll have their chance to tell him during the Pet Photos with Santa event Saturday, December 9th. Pets are invited to visit with Santa from noon to 2 p.m., have their portrait taken with the jolly old elf, and proceeds will go to the Pike County Animal Shelter. For more information, visit Jessica Guthrie Photography on Facebook or call 949-412-6184. That's area code 949-412-6184. Ho, ho, hope to see you there.
Panthers have never lost the lead. They lead by 5, 42-37 after 3 quarters.
Liberty shooting 13 of 34, 38%, 2 of 8 from 3. Camp Point Central 15 of 38, 39%, 4 of 12 from 3.
Panthers will have the basketball for the fourth quarter. Gibbons, Ippinson, Williams, Jones, and the fifth man out there is Long, and the ball comes underneath. Owens has it for a minute. What's the call?
Owens tried to tie it up, and instead he got an arm with the ball there, so it's going to be his second, team fourth.
Williams with it, top of the key. Jones in the corner. Long, back out to Jones. Now to Williams. Crossover to Gibbons. Down low, Ippinson. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Panther basketball. Just underway in the fourth quarter of play. Your local McDonald's in Pittsfield invites you to stop in for supper after the game. With the ball is Long. He's played a lot in this game. Gibbons, corner, Williams, spot up, couldn't get the three off. Now to Long, to Jones, in the corner, down low to Ippinson. Turns towards the basket, took a couple of steps, wouldn't fall. Lentz had it for a minute, but instead Klingel gets credit for the rebound, then throws it away.
Funny 2 turnovers.
And then Central turns it over by traveling the other way.
24 turnovers.
You count?
We got numbers all the way out to 40. I'm hoping we don't use either of those.
I agree. Now they try to cross court. Does Liberty, and Klingel throws it away for the 23rd time, and then Central throws it away the other time for the other way for a 25.
We keep going at this pace. We're going to get there in another moment or so.
I mean, does anybody want this ball? 42-37. Central with the lead. They have the advantage. They have a 5-point lead, so if both teams just keep turning it over, they'll win. Overt with it down on the baseline. Ball knocked away by Williams. It'll remain Liberty basketball. Best System Glass for all your automotive, residential, and shower doors. Plus auto cleanup, oil changes, and stereo installation. 285-5412. Klingel wants to inbound it. He does to Overt, who drives inside and is hammered by Ippinson. No call. Rebound comes off to Long, and then he's going to be fouled by Lentz, I guess.
Lentz is fourth, team fifth against Liberty. Ball out of bounds links the court to go for Camp Point Central.
6:58 left in this one.
And these have been long quarters, Jack.
Yes, they have. Whoa! Now we got a man wanting to come in. They got him in before they handed the ball off. They're going to let him in or not?
Game was, they're going to say no.
Yeah.
Got to wait until next time.
Not coming in. Williams with it. Gets it to Gibbons into the double team in the backcourt. Drives out of that. And then Klingel's going to reach across and grab the hand.
Klingel's second, team sixth. He says, what did I do? But he definitely did.
Yep, he did. Nyson will come out of the game. Hedrick back in. Greg Altmix trying to mix all those youngsters into the game.
So Hedrick and Doan, Klingel, Owens, Obert.
Jones to Williams. Back out top of the key. Now Ippenson's got it in the corner. Jones goes up a three from there, off the rim, no good. Rebound Ippenson. Strong to the bucket, up and good. Ippenson's got another two.
Give him 11.
44-37. The other way, Owens tries to put up a shot. Ippenson blocks him. Owens again can't get it to fall. Ippenson rips down the rebound. Owens tries to take it away, and he'll pick up the foul.
Owens third, team seventh. Walk to the other end, shoot 1 and 1. Ippenson is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He's got 11. 44-37 the score. 6:19 to go in the ball game.
Hessling comes in. Owens will sit down.
Ippenson shooting 1 and 1. Had a little yawn there.
John with a yawn. 6:19 left in the ball game. 44-37 Central with the lead on the Waco Auto Body Collision Center scoreboard.
Ippenson makes the first. He gets the bonus. Give him 12.
Halpin Auto Supply for your auto parts. Call 285-2611. Your Napa Auto Parts dealer. Halpin Auto Supply. Tim and Mike are your parts guys just north of the square.
Ippenson makes them both.
It's a 9-point lead. 46-37. Liberty to the other end. Up is Obert with the shot, and he gets it to fall.
He's got 18.
18 for Obert.
Almost had the steal.
Williams brings it the other way. Leaves it off to Jones on the right side. Spins a couple times, finds Ippenson in the corner. Cross-courts it down low to Gibbons. It won't fall. And the rebound came off to Hedrick, and then he was just knocked to the floor. No call. Williams has it back for Central. No
just give
turnover.
Williams the rebound.
Yep, why not? Jones, Ippenson in the corner. Couple of dribbles, throws it down to Nyson. Back out to Williams. Nyson's just very quiet out there, just catching the ball and getting it to whoever he needs to. To Gibbons, to Ippenson. Cross courts it to Jones. Deep in the corner, Gibbons. Down low to Jones on a nice give, and Jones puts it over the front of the rim for another two. He's got 12.
Makes it a 9-point game once again.
Now Klingel with it. Throws it down low. Hedrick got it. Left-hand layup up and good. And
that's
not
Stone,
Hedrick,
Jack.
that's Stone. He's got two. Liberty wants the timeout. 48-41, 5:07 left in the ball game. Back in 30.
If you're looking for a reliable mechanic with honest, reasonable prices, call Stott C Automotive and Tire today at 217-740-5010. A full-service automotive repair shop and tire dealer right here in your Panther community, located in our convenient location behind Dollar General off Highway 24 in Camp Point. Stott C Automotive and Tire wants to wish the Panthers a great season. Call them at 217-740-5010. That's 740-5010 for Stott C Automotive.
48-41, 5:07 left in the ball game on the Waco Collision Center scoreboard. Camp Point Central with the lead. Fans starting to file in. The gym's starting to fill up some, especially on the Saki side, where they'll be playing Illini West in the next game.
Game scheduled to start 5 minutes ago.
A little late with the overtime, and a lot of fouls in this one, and a lot of turnovers. Jones,
so you got to have a lot of inbound.
Finally gets it to Gibbons. Ball tipped over, but Williams runs it down. Still in the backcourt in the double team. They'll get it to Jones. He'll have to hustle to get across the timeline. Does to Ippenson. Boy, it was warm today, and it's been warm in here. Nyson with it. French the basket. Almost stepped out of bounds. Instead, they'll call him for travel. I think he had the foot on the baseline anyway.
Yeah, he went 1-2, too, so.
26 turnovers. Lentz into the game. Hedrick sits down. Owens back in the game. He'll set down Spilker. A lot of people play. Hessling in the backcourt instead of Klingel back there. So he and Nyson in the backcourt. Into the front court. Leaves it off on the side to Obert on the wing. Tries across the middle. Tries to break it across the middle against Nyson. Jump step off the window. Won't fall. Gets his own rebound. Backs in. A little scoop shot up. Good. Obert's got 20. 48-43 with 4:30 left. Liberty would say, boy, it's ugly, but we're still in it. Central trying to survive. Williams into the front court. Gibbons hops, gets to Williams, misses the layup. Owens with the rebound. He continues to play hard.
7.
Hessling turns it over as he stops and pulls a foot.
24 turnovers.
Klingel in, and Hessling sits down. Coach Altman goes to the young man and talks to him about what he needs him to do next. That's what good coaches do. Front court Williams to Nyson. Left side Gibbons. Out to Jones. Right side Williams. Looks down low. Looks. Can't find anybody. Left-hand pass to Gibbons. Top of the key, Nyson. Fakes once, then gets it to Williams. They want to get it down to Ippenson. The ball taken away by Klingel and a turnover, and then he tries to throw it across court. Nyson saves the day, and Ippenson takes a dive as the ball goes out of bounds. No call, remains Liberty ball.
He and Nyson collide.
That looks like a takedown, didn't it?
It was rough.
Flop.
Yep, sure was. That was Ippenson that went down on that one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Nyson's not going to knock Ippenson down.
No.
I wasn't going to guess that. But
43 with 3:47 left. Liberty's got the ball trailing by 4.
Got a lot of inner strength, Charlie.
These squirts just haven't given up yet, have they? Now Overt with a 3, in and out, no good. Ippenson will let it go out of bounds. It'll be Camp Point Central basketball with 3:35 left.
Ippenson does have the double-double on the evening. He's got 13 points.
Both teams got a double-double on the turnover.
Definitely.
Williams tries to throw it to Nyson. Nice catch, can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound, and he'll be fouled by Owens, I believe.
Yes, sir. Joe Owens fourth. Teammates.
Owens wanted to foul because he knew his teammate would foul out if he got it. Now Nyson to the free throw line. What's he done tonight,
He's
John?
2 for 2. He's got 6. First one up, no good.
What is Central from the free throw line?
I have them 10 for 15. They haven't shot that many in a while. And next one up is good. He's got 7.
7 for Nyson, 49-43, 6-point game. A couple of threes away from tying. It's Liberty. They get it to Lentz. Lentz fakes a couple of times. He'll go around the right side and throw it away. Turnover number 25 against Liberty. Williams the other way. Trying to pass it between people as Camp Point said, no, we got our arms up, we can catch it. Gibbons with it to Ippenson, top of the key. Right side Jones. 3 minutes left in this one. Now Williams catches it off the toe to Gibbons. Snakes inside. Klingel trying to reach out. Ippenson trying to back Lentz up. Back out to Nyson. Right side Jones. In the corner, that's Williams with it. Cradles the ball. Back out to Ippenson, top of the key. 2:40 left. Coach Barnett wants him to burn some time. Gibbons comes in, and that'll be an offensive foul against Reed Gibbons.
28th turnover against Camp Point Central. Gibbons third, team 5th. Ball out of bounds length of the court to go for Liberty. Would have been a foul on Lentz. It would have been his 5th, but it wasn't.
No, they ran over Lentz that time. He wasn't going to get credit for that one, John. So here it comes the other way to Nyson. He'll get it out to Lentz. The ball's tipped by Jones. Nothing's easy. Back to Nyson for a 3. It's good. Nyson says, you know what? We haven't played great, but we're only down by 3, 49-46. Waco Collision Center scoreboard. 2:15 left in the ball game. Cole Williams will dribble it out front. He's made the trip all the way to DeKalb for the All-State recognition and back here. That's been a long day for that young man. Wow. Now Ippenson with it. Cross court to Williams with under 2 minutes left in the game. 49-46 Central. Back to Ippenson. Ippenson has Lentz on him, who has 4 fouls, and he tips it away. Ball out of bounds. 1:48 left. It'll be Panther basketball. Long back in the ball game.
When you're one of a list of not very many that get that All-State nod, though, Jack, you want to be there when you can.
You're only a junior.
Yeah.
Williams with it. Wanted to give it to the man that was there close. Instead, Nyson has to save the day, and Central calls the timeout. 1:41 left. 1 minute timeout. 49-46 Panthers. Back in a minute.
It's that time of the year again, time to be thinking about tax preparation. You can count on Western FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. The number to call is 593-7233. Located in Camp Point, Western FBFM can take care of your accounting needs. Again, you can call them at 593-7233. Get your accounts in order for this tax season.
Contact Jesse Shootman and Bob Ray.
Filled with community pride, it's 104 Collision in Liberty, and they are pleased to be able to be one of the sponsors bringing you this action of the Liberty Eagles. Kurt Wolf reminds you, when something happens, give 104 Collision a call at 217-645-3104, and you can also email him at collision_104@yahoo.com. That's 104 Collision, supporting the Liberty Eagles.
49-46, 141 left in the ball game. Liberty trails by 3. Central called the timeout after they didn't have a lot of flow on the offense. And Long, Ippenson, Nyson, Jones, and Williams out there. And the lob down to Ippenson doesn't work, and it's turnover by Central.
29.
Now Nyson saves the day, gets it back to Klingel. 29 turnovers for the Panthers, and they lead. Over. To Nyson for the 3 and the tie. 49 apiece. Nyson with 15. 49-49. Liberty's come all the way back. Now Williams gets it in the front court to Long. He'll cross-court it to Jones. That's what Liberty was looking for, just to throw the dart that would hit the board to get them tied up, and they made it happen. 105 left. In the corner, Ippenson cross-courts it to Long. Ball's knocked away. It'll be Liberty basketball and the 30th turnover by the Panthers. 59.3 seconds left if you're Liberty. Wouldn't you hold for one?
I would think.
Long sits down. Gibbons back in.
If they can, they have turned the ball over 25 times on their own.
Yep. Waiting. Nobody moved to get the ball. Now into the corners, Owen. Down to Lynch. Fakes off the window. Won't fall. Rebound, Nyson. 53 seconds left. If you're Central, their coach says slow it down a little bit. Gibbons, they've turned it over 30 times to Williams. If you're Liberty, you got to come up and get in their face a little bit. 1-1 for the home team, but not for the visitors. That's Central. 35 seconds, now down to 32, 31-30. On the left side, Jones. Top of the key, Williams. Left-hand side, Gibbons. 20 seconds left. Liberty trying to play the D. Jones has it. And a timeout, James Barnett. 1 minute timeout, tied at 49, 13.9 seconds left, back in a minute.
Dear Western Grain Services is your progressive feed and grain resource for the Western Illinois area. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 217-696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. That's 696-4461.
Hoping that you're enjoying the broadcast of this game of the Liberty Eagles, it's brought to you in part by Skirvin Excavating and Concrete. Andy Skirvin specializes in ventilation, excavating, construction, and concrete work such as basements. They offer free estimates, so if you need a bid, give Andy a call. His number, 217-440-4290. That's Skirvin Excavating and Concrete in Liberty.
13.9 seconds left, 49-49. We had overtime early in the day. We could have it again. Lovejoy and Western went to overtime for Western 168-64. Panthers, Gibbons trying to inbound it. They do to Jones. Gives it back to Gibbons with 12-11. They get it to Ippenson. He wants to put a move on. Bounces off a man. Can't get it to fall. Nyson with it. Crosses the timeline. Timeout Liberty with 3.5 left. I think the way they blew the whistle, they might have to put a little time back on the clock. What do you think?
I agree.
A 1 minute timeout. Let's take 30 of it. 3.5 seconds left. Tied at 49. Back at 30.
Excuses. You've got a bunch of them. But really, the hardest part of going to school is, well, starting. Register for classes now at John Wood Community College. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Call John Wood Community College. Your college for your life. So, have you called John Wood yet? One commercial break is all the time you need to apply online or make the appointment. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Take the first step already. John Wood Community College. Your college for your life.
No time on the clock added. 3.5 seconds left. 49-49. Central has led throughout the game. We've had one tie right now at 49. No lead changes. Liberty looking for their first lead change of the ball game. It reminds me of, the topless Pittsfield game when Pittsfield went to state. The only time they led was at the end of the game. That's what Liberty's hoping to do here.
Liberty with no timeouts. Camp Point Central with 2.
They're going to take the ball out on the sidelines across from us. Inbounding the ball is Nyson. I didn't think he would be the inbound man.
Watch him to go back to him.
Looking in, they got it to Lynn. The ball knocked away, turnover. Williams has got it. Throws it up at the buzzer, and it's tipped away at the end by Gibbons as it came off the backboard, and we're going to overtime. 49-49, extra 4 minutes when we come back in 30 seconds.
We are Area Disposal.
Since 1928, area companies have been your preferred environmental services provider, serving over 38 counties across central Illinois and northeast Missouri. When you see the brown can, you know Area is taking care of your community. We are proud of what we do. We are part of your community. We are clean. We are safe. We are Area Disposal.
We are Area Disposal.
49-49 is the score. You got to get out there, big guy. 49-49, 4 minutes left in overtime here. And you just can't come up and move things around. You got to give us a chance to be able to see the game. There you go. Well, John, a lot of turnovers in the ball game. I'd ask you how they're shooting, but it can't be great.
I'm working on it. The Liberty Eagles are shooting 18 to 45, 40%, 4 of 11 from 3. Camp Point Central 17 to 47, 36%, 4 of 14 from 3.
Alrighty, that's just fine. We're ready to go to overtime. Second overtime of the day, and what, 6th of the tournament? Ever, Charlie?
6th in tournament history, and second one today.
Ippenson will jump against Linz. Owens and Linz both with 4 fouls on one side. I haven't looked on the other, but a lot of guys with 3. Liberty will have Linz jumping, Ippenson jumping on the other side. A lot of it will be who lasts longest in the game, I think. Original starters, except for Williams on both teams. And Linz tries to steal the jump, and it'll be taken by Owens, who was in the front court, threw it in the back court, and that'll be a turnover, the 26th, I do believe, against Liberty.
27 even.
Thank you. Wowzers. James Barnett wanted to call, and he was yelling at the official, and the official said, I think I had it the whole time. Jones will get it in the backcourt to Williams, 49-49. Central led 42-37 after 3. They only scored 7 and gave up 12 in the fourth quarter. Williams back to Jones. Nyson's shown if he can get open, he can hit the 3. He kind of shot his team back into it. Ippenson out front. Now to Williams. Ippenson will cut across the middle after a couple of picks. Rolls off of that into the left-hand corner. Back out top of the key, Gibbons. 3:30 left in this one. Williams down in the corner to Jones. Now to Ippenson. Charlie gets all the easy games. I've had both overtime.
We've been tied at 49 for a long time.
Yes,
now, Jack.
we have.
We keep getting
Jones, Williams, corner. Gibbons works across the middle, drives in, puts up the shot, that's good. Gibbons with the basket. He's got 6, I do believe.
7 now.
51-49. Nyson with it to Ober. Back out to Lynch. Goes across the middle, pulls up, gets it back to Klingel for a 3, no good. And Nyson knocks Ober to the floor, and Nyson's going to be called for the foul.
Hayden Nyson's 3rd foul, team 6th. Still not bonus even for Liberty. So it'll be ball out of bounds to Liberty, out of bounds, and it would have been Central's ball on the missed shot because the missed shot was going out of bounds. But now it has to be Liberty's ball.
I think he's checking on the possession arrow too. Liberty got the ball on the jump, right?
Liberty won the tip
Yeah.
and then turned it over, so it should be a central possession.
Yeah, it'll be central possession on the next one. You got to flip the arrow. They'll flip the arrow. Nice job by the scoring table. The lead guy making that decision, of course.
Turnover or not on Camp Point Central?
Nope.
Okay.
They get the ball out front. Nyson, he's got a man bumping him. Lentz underneath, puts it up, and makes the basket. Lentz did everything he could there, and he tied the game at 51. Central's never given up the lead, but they are tied at 51 with 2:35 left. Gibbon with the ball. Back out to Jones. He'll work at the left-hand side. Now reverse the dribble. Give it to Ippenson, top of the key behind the volleyball spike line. Left-hand side, Gibbon. Williams breaks inside, gets open. Lentz grabs him, and it's either going to be on Jones or Owens or Lentz, and I think Lentz is going to foul out.
It will be on Lentz. It's his fifth, team ninth.
Called on number 12, Lentz, who started out at 23, but with the blood.
He only actually had 3 fouls as number 12.
Oh, he said, darn it, I didn't want to foul out. Now they'll throw Hessling into the
Williams
fire.
to the free throw line shooting 1-1. He's got no points on the night. He did shoot a free throw. He does have a couple of rebounds, a steal, and an assist, though.
Double bonus after this. Williams looking for his first point.
Cut up to a good rebound to Joe Owens.
Yep, not a bad deal there. Now they throw it to Hessling. Catches it off the window and good. Hessling's first two gives Liberty their first lead, 53-51. He came in because Lentz fouled out. Now on the left-hand side, Gibbons down to Ippenson. Strong to the bucket, can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound, counts the bucket, and Ippenson ties this at 53.
Ippenson with 15.
And he'll go to the free throw line. He's fouled, and who's he fouled by?
Foul on Landon Obert, his third, team 10. Ippenson shooting 1. He is 5 of 7 from the free throw line.
Trying to give us our second lead change of the ball game.
With 2 minutes to go in overtime.
Wow.
Shot up. And good. He's got 16.
And a timeout. 2 minutes left in the ball game. 54-53. Camp Point Central with the lead back in 30 seconds.
By now, I'm sure that you've heard that the warehouse where the toys were stored for the Children's Hospital Christmas party in St. Louis was completely destroyed by fire. Those children and their families go through so much they can't be disappointed. The local Pike County Shrine Club is now collecting toys to replace those that were destroyed, along with cash contributions. And WBBA in West Pittsfield, right next to the American Legion Post, is designated as the place to bring those toys for distribution at Children's Hospital. They'll be picked up on December the 1st.
2 minutes exactly left in overtime. Played 32. It wasn't enough. We had to add 4 more, and now we played half of it. It's a 54-53 Central of Camp Point lead. It'll be Liberty basketball after Ippenson completed the old-fashioned three-point play and gave us our second lead change in the ball game. Tied at 49, 51, and 53. And now a 54-53 lead for Camp Point Central. Lentz is fouled out of the game. Owens is playing with 4. Central hadn't had anybody fouled out yet. They've got some guys playing with 3 apiece.
Several.
Full court pressure, and Hessling, who made the go-ahead bucket, will bring it into the front court against Gibbons. Pulls it up, gets it out to Klingel. Throws it in the corner to Nyson. Down low to Obert. Up off the backboard and good. Obert's got 22, and the lead change is our third. 55-54 Liberty with 1:43 left. Obert played big there. Williams down to Gibbons. Top of the key, Jones. Right side, Williams. Back out top of the key, Gibbons. Left side, Jones. They're looking for Ippenson every time. Down to Nyson.
Wow.
What a catch. And misses the layup, and Owens comes up with the rebound. Tell you what, Owens has played a pretty darn good gutty game.
9 rebounds and 4 steals.
Klingel gets it to Nyson. Into the double team, swings out of it to Klingel. Liberty with the lead with 1:12 left. Williams playing tough out front. They get it to Hessling. Hessling drives across the middle. Stops his dribble, fills it back out to Nyson. Now to Klingel.
They can be patient.
Yep, a minute left in the game. Nice pass from Klingel, the freshman, back to the sophomore Nyson. Now to Hessling. Is he a junior or what year is he? He gets hammered by Williams at a timeout Liberty. No call on the foul. 50.6 seconds left. Let's keep it right here.
Haslin is a sophomore, by the way.
55-54.
That's their only timeout of the overtime.
Yep, they didn't have any, got one extra. Camp Point Central's got a couple left. Liberty leads 55-54 and has the ball. And I thought Hessling took a pretty good shot there, but no call on the play. Immaculate Conception with 7:49 left in the third quarter leads Plains 6-0. 50.6 seconds left. Still got another game. 2 overtimes today has put us a little farther behind. Illini West and Pittsfield playing the next one.
The Saki student section is cheering with the Liberty cheerleaders because they're in red, so you might as well cheer for the red team, right?
If Pittsfield wins, they'll play the championship game against Payson. If they lose, who knows yet? Last year, they lost to Illini West, but won the tournament with 7 teams in it. That was
in the championship game, kind of, because it wasn't technically have to be a championship game.
But the Sakis actually need Central to win to make a 3-way tie. It'll just be head-to-head. Ball goes to the backcourt to Klingel. Into the double team. He's going to be fouled by Jones.
That'll be Jones' 4th foul, team 7th. Klingel to the free throw line. He is 2 for 2 from there. He's shooting 1 and 1. 55-54, Liberty with the 1-point lead. 48.1 seconds left in the game. In overtime.
48.1 seconds left. A 1-point game. Klingel's gonna. Oh, wait a minute. Why did you?
He had the ball. You can't do that.
What was that all about? I mean, he missed it bad with the whistle. But I don't understand why he blew the whistle there. If I'm Camp Point Central, I can't be happy because he missed the free throw. Now he's going to get another chance. What was that about?
Shooting 1 and 1. I don't know what they were doing.
Okay, we're going to do it all over again. Here's the left-hander Klingel, the freshman.
Shot up, off the backboard, no good.
Nyson's got it. Williams, 1-point game, 45 seconds left. Panthers trail. They've got 2 timeouts left. They get it to Nyson, left-hand side, Gibbons. Top of the key, Jones. Right side, Ippenson. Now left side, Gibbons. Down to Ippenson. Dribbles a couple of times. Spins, puts up the shot, won't fall. Ball tipped away. Jones has it, puts it up, no good. He'll be fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. 25.5 seconds left. And the foul goes against Hessling.
Hessling's first, and Jones shooting 2. He's 2 for 3 from there. He's got 12. 55-54 the score. First one up by Jones, no good. 25.5 seconds left in overtime.
He'll make this one.
He can tie us at 55. 25.5 seconds left.
Jones' second is up, and it rolls around and falls through. He's got 13.
55-55. Nyson with it. Ball knocked away. Klingel's got it. Liberty's got no timeouts. They get the ball to Obert. Obert picks it up, front court to Klingel. Tied it. 10 seconds left. 55-55. Klingel gets the ball to Obert. Obert works.
Traveled.
And he's going to be called for travel. Good call. 4.4 seconds left.
28th turnover against Liberty.
Jump stop, and he jumped with 1 foot and landed with 2. You can't do that. Central wants the timeout. 4.4 seconds left. Keep it right here. 55-55.
You want me to say it? There's never been a double overtime game in the 11 years of the Saki Turkey Tourney, but we're about to see it.
I think you're right. Well, Central gets it to the right guy. Don't you have to put Long back in?
I don't think so. I think you got to go with the guys that have been here and
get it to Ippenson and hope he can turn around and put a shot up, I guess.
I think. Well, here's the thing. Liberty really has nobody to match up with Ippenson right now. You got a chance to throw it quite a ways down there, let him go up and get it.
Immaculate Conception has scored a touchdown with 5:19 left in the third quarter. They now lead 12-0.
If it were me, Jones would take the ball out because he's got a good arm. He was the quarterback of the football team. I'd have him throw half court to Ippenson. I'd have Jones, as soon as he inbounds it, sprint the other way, and Ippenson's a little handoff and a shot, about volleyball line from Jones.
Or maybe a handoff to Williams that's worked in football for Coach Dixon over the years. Well, here you go. It's the little guys of Liberty trying to hold them off with Lentz fouling out, and they're going to make them go full court. I thought they were going to have the ball on the sideline. I'll be done. Nyson will take it out. Nyson looking for a cutter. Gets it into Williams. Williams going across the timeline. Stumbles. still stumbles, puts it up, contact, no shot, and we're going to double overtime.
Central tried to get a timeout there and did not get granted a timeout. And James Barnett was furious about it. His marker went flying across the gym out of his hand. He must have some perspiration on there. Just wasn't able to hang on to it.
Yeah, really no reason to take a break here. We're going to keep it right here. 55-55 as we go to double overtime. Williams wasn't the guy I thought would have the ball going the length of the court, I have to say. Owen still playing with 4 fouls. Lentz is fouled out of the game. Panthers got one guy in Jones with 4 fouls and a bunch of them with 3.
Jack?
Yes.
Remember the children's TV show with Lamb Chop on it?
Yeah.
Remember the song they always sang at the end of that?
What?
This is the song that doesn't end? Kind of like this game.
I don't know that they sang that song at the end of that.
Yes, it's the song that doesn't end. Absolutely
Never
they did.
ends.
No, it doesn't. I also thought it was never, John, but I've been wrong all these years, and so are you. YouTube it. Either way, hey, tell you what, Key Point Central had this game wrapped up. Liberty fought back, and now both teams are fighting tooth and nail. It's a fun atmosphere for the first week of the season.
Liberty is led by 2. Camp Central is led by 14.
And the cool part, you know, it's a nice atmosphere with the gym kind of filling up for the next game, which is a kind of a semi-championship to see who's going to play in the championship.
The semifinal.
Funny thing is, if Central wins, Pittsfield gains a little advantage because they've given up the least amount of points, and they could win or lose on that one, but now we're going to tip it, and Obert's going to jump against Ippenson. If Liberty wins, lots of different scenarios. So that was the worst throw-up in a while because that one was heading the way of Central. I thought they were just going to throw it to a Central player.
It ended up over top of Ippenson.
That's
completely.
better, but Ippenson gets it and gets it to Williams. Williams into the front court. Second 4-minute extra session to Gibbon. Gibbon looks in the corner, wants to get it to Jones. Backcourts it to Williams off the window and good. Williams has his first 2 points of the game to give us our third lead change. What, John? Help me.
It would be our 4th lead change.
57-55 Central. Okay, 4th lead change. Ball comes out, top of the key, Nyson, who's had Jones on him a lot. Klingel in the corner to Owen. Back out to Obert. Obert squares up, gets the ball to Klingel. Goes strong in, can't get it to fall. Ball knocked out by Central and remain Liberty basketball. Second overtime of the day. Our first game was an overtime between Western and Lovejoy. This one a double overtime. 3:18 left. Central leads it 57-55 on a Waco Collision Center scoreboard. Owens out to Obert. Ball knocked away. Nyson knocks it away, and I thought it was Liberty's ball.
The 29th turnover on Liberty then.
Oh, I don't know. Central's got the ball in the lead. Nobody came to help the official that was closest to it to help him with the call, so he had to go with it. They get it into Williams. Jump stop. He's got the only bucket of the overtime. To Gibbon. To Jones. Looks inside. Back out to Ippenson. Now they give the ball to Williams, and Ippenson will try to post up down low. To Gibbon. Tried a little shake and bake. Back out to Ippenson. Top of the key, Jones. Right-hand side. Williams with it. Liberty hadn't got a win yet, but they played their hearts out in all 3 games so far. Wow. Williams will back it out at the 2:40 mark. Well, 30 turnovers for the Panthers, 29 for Liberty, and somebody's going to win this thing no matter how many overtimes it takes. 2:30 left. Gibbon to Ippenson. Ippenson will hold it out. They want to try to force Liberty to come out. I don't know if that's a good thing for Central or not. Jones on the right side. Left top of the key to Williams. He'll take time on the pass. Get it to Ippenson. Ippenson one dribble. Gets it down to Williams. Now to Nyson, who's in a peck of trouble. Back out to Jones. Right-hand side Ippenson. 2 minutes left. You notice the Central players aren't throwing up a 3 like other teams have done. Back out to Gibbons with 1:55 left. Central trying to cut some clock. Thank you to all of our sponsors that allow us to be here. Without them, we couldn't be bringing you the broadcast. Ippenson works right side. Little spin move as he draws Hedrick. Hedrick's playing hard against him off the bench. Now Williams drives in and loses the ball out of bounds. I'll be darned. Went off of a Liberty play.
I would have thought it would have almost had to go off his leg because that's the only one that could have gone that direction, but okay.
Williams with it, top of the key. Jones looks inside, can't find anybody, brings it back out with 1:30 left. Liberty's got a timeout because of the overtime, and carrying the ball did Williams, and that's the 31st turnover against Camp Point Central. Liberty not gone yet. 1:27 left, 57-55. Nyson with it. He's open in the backcourt. He could probably make it from there. Tricky dribble. He's had Jones on him, and I'll tell you, Jones has played some defense. Now Williams all over Klingel. And a foul on Williams, and Klingel go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1, and he could tie us again. 57-55. Camp Point Central with the lead.
Klingel 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's got 2 points. 57-55 the score, as you talked about. Camp Point Central with a 2-point lead. 1:15 to go in the double overtime.
Maybe the referee won't blow the whistle this time when he's trying to shoot a free throw.
Poor kid. He's already nervous enough. He's a freshman. He's playing in a varsity game. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Hayden Nyson. He's got 13.
Klingel did all he could, just couldn't get it to fall there. Now Williams with it, front court to Jones. 1:05 left. The Panthers have an advantage. They're football players that played some tight contests. The Liberty guys are just a little early to this, and now Klingel will be called for the foul. They foul Williams.
Klingel's third, double bonus. Williams shooting 2. He's 0 for 1 from there. He's got 2 points on the day. 57-55, 59.3 seconds to go in double overtime. And Cole Williams shooting 2.
What is that noise?
The noise I've been hearing for a long time. First one up and good for Williams.
To make it a 2-possession game here, under a minute to play. Missed the second one. Evans is over the back, and Liberty's going to get to shoot free throws with the clock stopped. 58.7 seconds left in double overtime,
Evans
down by 3.
Third, team 9th. Shooter will be Landon Obert, I believe, and it will. Obert is 4 for 5 from the free throw line. He's shooting 1-and-1. He's got 22 of his team's 55. 58-55 the score. 58.7 seconds left in the double overtime.
Doan into the game. Hedrick sits down.
Obert shooting 1-and-1. And Obert spins the ball as the bucket up with the shot. It's good. He'll get the bonus.
He's solid. 23 for him, John.
Yes.
58-56. Camp Point Central with a 2-point lead. Nyson and Klingel go in against the big guys, hoping they can maybe get a tip on a miss.
And Obert's second is up. No good. Rebound comes down to Nyson.
2-point game, 57 seconds left. Vance with it, has the ball taken away. Jump ball, alternating possession, Liberty basketball. Turnover, Camp Point Central. There's 30 seconds.
Referee might have jumped the gun that time. That was a steal.
Yep. Looks like it.
Williams in, Vance down. Liberty under their basket with a chance to tie or take the lead. 54.2 seconds left here in the second overtime.
Nyson the inbound. Looking, gets it out. Top of the key to Doan. Doan gets it to Klingel, to Nyson. Nyson has some people knocking across, and that's going to be a foul, I do believe, on Williams.
Cole Williams fourth, team 10th. Nyson to the free throw line, shooting double bonus. He's 1 for 2 from there. He's got 15.
The board has Williams for 5, and he thinks he has 5.
Okay, well, we'll go with 5. I think I gave one to somebody else for some reason.
Nyson to shoot 2 with a chance to tie it up with 48.3 seconds left here in the second overtime.
Nyson's first is up, and it's too long.
He'd been the guy you'd have picked to be there, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Vance into the ball game to replace Williams. Vance got the start today. He can make it a 1-point game with this one.
Nyson's second up. It rolls through. He's got 16.
Ball comes into Jones. Who are you going to foul? Well, Vance has been sitting on the bench for a while.
I foul him.
And they're going to call Doan for the foul. 58-57 with 43.6 seconds. I don't think it's a bad foul. I mean, the coach is kind of making a face, but, you know, the worst he can do is put them up by 3.
Doan's second. Vance to the free throw line, shooting 2.
That'll be pretty tough for him.
Yeah.
They must be pretty confident. No rebounders down there.
Well, he misses the first. All he can do is make it a 2-point game. 43.6 seconds left, 58-57.
Vance is second up and good. He's got 3.
59-57. Camp Point Central, 40 seconds left in the ball game. Klingel into the front court. Gets the ball to Doan. Doan waiting into the corner. That's to Owens. Owens trying to find somebody with it. He cross-courts it to Klingel. Klingel gets the ball on the side to Doan. Bounces back out to Obert. 20 seconds left. Obert strong to the bucket. He's going to be fouled by Ippenson, who stepped in front of him, no doubt about that.
Ippenson's 4th. Obert to the free throw line shooting 2.
Now Immaculate Conception leads 21-0 against Plains in the 3A championship.
Obert 5 of 7 from the free throw line. He's got 23. Make them both and tie the game. 17.9 seconds to go. In double overtime, 59-57. Camp Point Central with the lead. First one up. And everything's just been a little long for Liberty shooting free throws.
That one was about 3/4 of the way down. Doan sits down. Hedrick back into the game. 17.9 seconds left. Liberty's still got a timeout left. If he can make this one, he can still off the rim really hard, and Ippenson gets it. They tried to miss it. 15 seconds. 14, 13. Now Vance with it. The backcourt with 11, and a foul will go against Klingel or Hedrick. 14. You know, if you make that one, it's still a 1-point game. I think you got to try to make that one.
So did Greg Altman.
Yeah, he didn't know what the guy was doing there. Vance to the free throw line, 1 for 2 on the day. 59-57, 10.2.
First one up and good. He's got 4. Makes it a 3-point game.
Second one up, no good. Owens gets the ball to Nyson. That's the guy you want to have it. At the free throw line, they call a timeout. He misses the shot, but the timeout was called ahead of it with 6 seconds left, 60-57. Nyson kind of got a free throw there. We'll just keep it right here. Hey, you know what? Illini West and Pittsfield are going to play in the next game, I promise. 4th game of the day. Contests throughout the day have went like this. A 68-64 win for Western, their first win of the tournament over Lovejoy. Second game was Payson 67-42 over Rout. Rout led at one time in that game by what, 9? Or maybe even more. And Payson pulled away. Liberty and Camp Point Central in double overtime here with Camp Point Central leading by 3. If you don't know it, Jordan Nyson or Landon Obert, good selection for the three-point shot.
Klingel.
Actually, Owens can shoot a 3. Klingel can shoot a 3.
They're going to dog Nyson.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're going to get it to him, it's going to have to really be some work. 6 seconds left, down by 3. Ball out of bounds to the half-court line, opposite the scorer's table.
And Nyson will take it out again.
Liberty is out of timeout.
Nyson's going to be the guy taking it out, so you hope, I guess, you get it in and then get it to him. They get it to Obert. Obert with it. He'll shoot the 3 at the buzzer off the backboard. No good. Rebound, no good. And Central wins it in double overtime, 60-57. We have finally reached the Heat Chevrolet Arctic Refreshment Services Pepsi postgame show. 1-minute timeout. Back to wrap this one up and get ready for the nightcap after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the new sales manager at Heaton Chevrolet Arctic, Kathy Osmond. Oh, you know Kathy. She's been around Heaton's for a while, but she knows how to take care of you with the best cars, trucks, and SUVs you'll ever find. Plus, she knows financing, too. And yeah, the gray-headed guy, Peter, he's still around, too. You'll still get the same great deals at Heaton Chevrolet Arctic. Plus service with Bryce Gleckler. It's all at Heaton Chevrolet Arctic on West Adams Street, 285-2189.
The postgame show brought to you by Refreshment Services Pepsi. Stop by your favorite retailer on the way home from the game, work, or school for an ice-cold Pepsi product. Can athletes refuel with a bottle of Gatorade? Is it in you? You know the score on the scoreboard postgame show on WBBA and on your school scoreboard because Refreshment Services Pepsi has teamed with most area schools to provide them. Refreshment Services Pepsi, offering you great choices at your local retailer and the sponsor of the postgame show.
Welcome back on the Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Refreshment Services Pepsi postgame show. It took double overtime, but Camp Point Central is able to defeat Liberty 60-57. Central moves to 2-1. Liberty drops to 0-3. It's probably competed in 3 games better than most teams at different times throughout the season, and they don't have a win to show for it, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Central moves to 2-1, meaning if Pittsfield beat Illini West in the next game, the Sockies go on to the championship. If they lose, it'd be a 3-way tie at 2-1. It would go down to defensive points allowed, and we'd have to figure that out to see who's going to play face in Seymour. John, here on the Heaton Chevrolet Articat Refreshment Services Pepsi postgame, she'll have some final stats for you.
Just a couple leading scorers for each team. Landon Obert, the leading scorer for the Liberty Eagles, 23 points for them in the losing cause for the Camp Point Central Panthers. 16 points from Lane Ibbenson to go along with 12 rebounds and 3 steals, 13 points for Eric Jones.
Time to name our Halpin Auto Supply Napa Auto Parts Spark Plug of the game, and Eric Jones is our Spark Plug. 10 points in the first half, 13 overall. He sparks Central to their second victory of the season. Despite turning the ball over 32 times, the Panthers get the victory 60-57 in double overtime. We've got more basketball from the Socky Turkey Tourney coming your way on 97.5 FM WBBA and WBBAradio.com, along with the WBBA TV video site you can find now on YouTube by simply searching WBBA Sports. We hope that you'll choose to subscribe to that as well so you can be notified whenever we are live with WBBA TV. Pittsfield and Illini West coming up in our 4th contest of the day. Again, the final in this one in double overtime. Camp Point Central beats Liberty 60-57. This game has been brought to you by Cards Communications, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Advanced Physical Therapy, Castillo Color Wheel, Compeer Financial, Wakecool Collision, Pittsfield Manor, Pike-County Air Program, Prairieland FS, Central State Bank, the Law Office of John Clark, Logan Agri Services, Hamilton Funeral Home, IHS Health Mart Pharmacy, Cass Communications, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Beard Implement, Jessica Guthrie Photography, .C Automotive, Eagle One Investments, Chris Little, Western FB FM, 104 Collision, Illini Community Hospital, State Farm Insurance Agent Ron Prentice, Area Disposal, LG Seeds Eric Lakin, Skirvin Excavating and Concrete, Deer Western Grain Services, Lanham Chiropractic, Johnwood Community College, Country Financial, Pike County Lumber Company, Heaton Chevrolet Articat, and Refreshment Services Pepsi.